Hi, welcome to Chaos Lost. There is a very important thing today, and that is not anything to do with Tash. Peachy! Happy being old!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Older. Happy I already wish
I've
you
been
happy
old
birthday.
before, it's fine.
Okay,
I still have the
happy...
mental age of a
Yay.
12-year-old, so we're good.
Yeah, so how are you looking in that lovely, pretty bonnet?
I'll put it on for a minute. It's too hot, but I will put it on, all right?
Peachy is compensating for being old by attempting to look young.
Have you ever wanted to see Peachy in Pixel 8 dressed up as a baby? Well, now you can. The pacifier didn't come yet. Unfortunately, that
Yeah.
one got lost in the mail. But
Yep.
He pre-used it. Needs
Yep.
a wash.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't have
Good.
my headphones on.
Bentham, you know Cupid
Too hot,
from
I'm very
Layla?
sorry.
Oh yeah,
That-
I was thinking that.
Yeah! That's exactly the look.
weird bearded baby.
I have a prop. Everyone, I don't have clothes.
It's so good.
But I have a prop.
Sheepy doesn't own
So
clothes.
I do have. I have this shirt.
Don't tilt the camera. Anyway, hi, welcome
Oh,
back
God.
to Chaos Lost.
Uncomfortable!
Today we're playing a Jane Austen 40k Black Crusade comedy RPG show. And it's the very first time Tash has ever GM'd.
This show takes us to weird places, man.
Bravo!
Really
It's going to be
stressed.
Mimi, by the way. I hope
Oh, yeah.
everyone
It's gonna be
realizes that.
Yeah.
I don't have enough booze to this.
I don't have any. So
How?
a fatal error has occurred.
Yeah.
You finished all that horrendous gin
No,
you
I
had?
don't have any lemonade to go with it. I could just drink gin, but that
You
would
could just
probably
order,
be
like, just eat and order lemonade.
awful.
I don't even know what goes with gin.
That's what
I'm,
happens.
I'm sure your pizza doesn't, though.
Half the time in these shows, I'm like, I have booze but no mixer. And then halfway through, I'm just like, I'm ordering mixer. Anyway,
A pizza and gin smoothie.
you just would pour the gin on the pizza.
That's a life choice.
Mmm, chewy.
Can we order lemonade for Tash? I mean, it's up to her to do with her portion of the
It's
tips
like
what she
tribute?
will.
What are you
but-
going to do? Like, oh, I've got the lemonade for Tash. And Tash is like, I still don't actually have any fucking
Yeah, I
lemonade.
don't physically have it, thanks though.
It's up for Tash to do what she wants with the portion of the chaos money she gets, so it's her choice. But, speaking of which, if you want to support the show and pay all the fine people here and make things a lot worse for us,
Can we clarify that? Make things a lot worse for Sheepy.
make things a lot worse for Sheepy,
It
sure.
doesn't matter if it's chaos, if I'm GMing or if I'm a player. Somehow the chat always manages to just fuck me.
Yeah.
Is the bleed condition active in this?
Yes,
random
yes,
effects to random locations is active, and one of them is always bleeding. That's the thing.
Don't ask that. Will Sheepy bleed?
He will if you poke him hard enough.
Oh.
Anyway,
will
speaking of
bleed.
supporting us, we
If it
have.
bleeds, we
I
can
haven't
kill
bothered
it.
to make a new asset, but we have this. You can support us for $1 100 bits from what we're thereof to support a Chaos God. You can support the Chaos God of your choosing, and then that god will flavor events. You can support the god multiple times. Whichever god is winning, has the most support, will flavor events for us. There's also equipment and stuff, and minions. Probably much more important to be minions in this one, that we can get, and then we can get them to do things in a Jane Austen setting. I'm sure that the mechanic is showing up is going to be really well taken. Sure. And then the different tiers, like the power of it. There's also, I know it says Lord of the Rats. I didn't bother to change the overlay for this one. Then there's also Chaos, which for $88 or 8,800 bits causes a chaos to happen. That's a thing. That's a thing. Yep, that's a big event that should flavor the entire episode, and Tash has lots of plans and experience with doing that. It's fine. It's all fine. And also, because it was popular last time for the one shot, we have brought back Mini Chaos for $18 or 1,800 bits. A Mini
Yay.
Chaos will happen, some of which are Make Sheepy Bleed.
Not specifically make
It's not-
Sheepy bleed.
They
No.
can be.
But it could be.
There are.
But it could be.
It's $112 to make Sheepy specifically bleed.
Is it? I don't know this rule.
Sure. Yeah, if someone wants to give us $112, we'll
Right,
start
let me
Sheepy
wait it
bleeding.
down. God damn it.
The new
Has to go in
tier.
my notes.
Before someone
Also,
goes 200, a chaos and sheepy bleeding.
there you go. Also, Rick, can
Every,
you
every
ch-
time.
Rick, can you change the Chaos Loss command to go to that picture on Imgur rather than the normal one? Because happy birthday, Peachy! It's a mini chaos.
Okay, Peach, it's your birthday. Please roll me a D13. Look how professional I sound.
Boom, got it.
You're like
Boom,
a
that's
real
it. That's the
person.
episode.
Nailed
Okay,
it.
I'll see you later.
Okay, there we go, guys. Successful GMing happened.
Oh
That's it.
yeah.
That's all you get. I'm sorry.
Nine.
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 Aww.
Yeah, take a +5 to your wealth and influence.
Whoa!
It's a
For
random
real?
person, isn't it?
Something.
No.
That's a
I
chaos.
decided.
I don't
Sorry.
have
Oh,
a
we got a
character
chaos.
sheet. Oh, yeah, I do.
We haven't
And another
started
one,
the
2
episode
chaos.
yet.
It begins.
What? And Big Easy, god damn it! Conquistador Delastra and Big Easy Can, thank you very much for your chaoses to get Tash
Crying.
ready for this.
Wait, are we doing the, because we haven't started yet.
Oh my
And there's-
god! I just read my sheet. That's amazing.
Oh, I
Do you
should
love
open
it?
my sheet.
I love it.
And
That's
Tomb-
amazing, and I'm gonna use it far too often.
Scarce weapon each and 1 mini chaos. Thank you, Tomb.
Okay,
Where does
okay,
my wealth
okay.
go?
It's infamy.
Infamy.
I'm gonna need help
Just
keeping
fine.
track of. I've got the chaos. Bentham, can you roll me 2d21s, please?
Okay.
Why is my wealth 0?
You have
21 and
Oh,
an 8.
You
scroll
got-
down.
Oh, okay.
21. Great. And 8.
I don't like not knowing.
Right.
I like being in the know. At least I can, be prepared for what's coming. Do I start bleeding? Because I haven't even.
No.
I don't have a character yet.
It's fine.
Tash, you
For
can just
now.
say yes.
I could, but that would be a lie.
Oh.
So,
We got a 78.
okay. I've got those.
What is that?
Yes, that is a mini chaos and a scarce weapon or something each. So, who would like a scarce thing?
I'm gonna take a scarce weapon.
And you don't have very good weapons, so maybe you.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
What? Do I have 2 of those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a
You
look.
have 2.
I have a las pistol and a las. Oh, there's one las pistol. I have just a las
Oh,
pistol.
yes.
This is great.
Yeah.
I have 2. I have 2 weapons. So screw you.
Yeah.
Okay, who would like a scarce?
I'll have it.
Would you
Uh-oh.
like a
Oh.
weapon, an armor, an item, or a minion?
Let's not do minions yet. I'll have a weapon.
Okay.
Like, just throw an extra person into the mix to make it even more confusing. We'll just have a weapon. See what we get.
You get a rudimentary Archaeotech Bolter SMG, which is actually really good for a scarce. It is primitive though, so.
Oh, terrible.
What's
I'm
what's
sure.
what's the in brackets primitive?
8. Primitive 8. It does 2d10
That's-
plus 3 though, so it's 2d10.
Well, yeah, but it can only do max 8 damage.
On each dice roll, so you can do 16 plus 3, so.
Yes, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good for a scarce.
Seems good to me.
You see my rough
Oh,
now.
Bentham just have a mouse on him.
Wait.
You got a mouse on your shoulder.
Cursor
Shoulder,
on
so-
stream.
This one is. What are you doing here? Yeah.
Okay, Peachy, what would you like?
Minion!
Okay. Your minion
Minion.
is a PDF sergeant.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Sheepy.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
you can.
like
you can.
guard
you can roll
or
with that.
something.
Yeah, like head of the household guard or something.
Yeah.
It is a sergeant, so it's Peachy. Sheepy.
Yes.
What would you like?
I will take. Is this my armor?
Would you like better armor?
It's not better. Like, I'm not sure. How do I pass that off?
Sarah Alterman, thank you very much for another mini
It's
chaos.
undergarments.
Oh, it's under.
Fine.
It's
Yes,
the under. Okay.
Subtle. Okay.
I
you
will
deal
take
with it.
wait. So the options are weapon.
Weapon, melee
Armor.
weapon, item, armor, upgrade for a weapon, minion. Yeah.
Let's go with item.
You get
Sorry.
a photo sight upgrade that allows you to
Ooh.
shoot in the dark.
Oh.
My sergeant is called Nathaniel Catterfield.
Nathaniel Catterfield. Can I use it to see in the dark? If I don't have a gun?
He doesn't
I
have a
guess
gun.
it doesn't say that in the rules, but I'm gonna assume so.
Like
Tash?
a telescope.
Is
Yeah.
that acceptable?
I think that's acceptable. It's not attached
Okay.
to the gun, but you can still look down the scope.
So what is it called? Sorry.
It's in the thing.
It's in the chat. Okay.
And I'm gonna have a minion. I'm gonna have an Imperial Navy rating. Just bog standard. It's gonna be my adjutant. I'm gonna give him the stuff and he's gonna carry it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We've also got Sarah gave us a mini, and we had a mini from before as well. So thank you very much. If we can have 2 mini chaos rolls, hopefully they make me bleed.
I'm gonna get a wine glass.
Okay. Have
prop.
fun with that. I will
Right.
wait for Peachy to come back for the intro. You guys excited?
Okay. Do we need 2 mini chaos rolls then?
Did I miss
Okay.
some mini chaos?
Yeah, there's
Oh.
2 more.
Yeah,
two
Tomb
D13s
and
then,
Sarah.
please.
I'll roll a d13. If that's bleeding.
And another
then-
one. There's another mini
And another
chaos.
one.
Oh, I'm rolling both. Oh god. Okay.
As in another one just came
5.
through,
You
a
take
third one.
corruption.
Oh.
Yeah, take 1d10 of corruption points.
Oh god. Okay. Roll 1d10.
Um,
3. I take 3
Right, I
corruption.
need more note pages because I have to keep track of all this stuff happening as soon as we get into the scene.
Do you want me to do the rolling of the chaos and the mini chaos for you to take that off you?
I like to know what it is anyway.
I can send you that in
Um,
Discord.
It's just because we haven't started yet and I can't
Okay.
implement it very quickly.
There is
It's just
there is
a little
another mini
list.
chaos. There were 3 ultimately.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
3 is yes. PG rolled the Sheepy rolled the 3.
But that's for my
No, he
chaos-
didn't.
For my
That's
corruption.
not his mini chaos. We need
Oh.
to roll the 3rd mini chaos. That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Eating ye.
So it's
Jesus.
I rolled
Yeah.
a
The 8
5,
and the 6.
5
Interesting.
and 8
Okay.
and a 6.
Those have
I've
to
done
wait,
the
right?
corruption.
Peachy, roll me 2d4s, please.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh god.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's good for you. That's
Doing it at the same time. Okay, thank you very much, Mark, and I think that was Sarah for those 2. And thank you, Tomb, for corrupting Sheepy. That said, we're going to start going ahead. The other mini chaoses are event-type little things, so they'll have to wait till we get in-game.
Okay.
What system are we using? We're using Black Crusade. Yeah,
Why am I here?
Just to suffer.
because we don't let
Everyone
you
keeps
leave.
asking because they can't understand, they can't comprehend that we could be
There's
trying
not-
to do 40k Pride and Prejudice.
And I had a week notice, so
Be glad that we aren't going to a soiree with orcs, because it could have happened.
you might be. I don't know.
That's
Could
follow-up
happen.
question. How does that work? I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's...
It's
We'll
gonna be
find-
great.
We're
Phil.
gonna
Don't even
find
worry
out.
about it. We're gonna find out right
Together.
now.
It always ends up working. It's fine.
So, previously, your inquisitorial agents just stepped into the warp webway gate on our weird city that we've got going on with the normal heretics.
Yep.
Now, as you travel through the warp, you're not alone. There are 2 entities that coalesce nearby. One of them is vaguely familiar, but all you can hear is a distant quacking. The second comes into form and introduces itself.
It's Bam Bam the Chaos. Thank you very much. Hi, I found a button to push.
Shapey. D21, please.
Oh,
And we got
Receiving
200
incoming
bits
transmission.
for... Is our glorious grandfather Nurgle?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
17. About. Oh.
Right.
Are we rolling all the bad stuff?
No, you're rolling all the difficult to implement stuff that requires lateral thinking.
Oh.
You know, the ones where you have to, like, how do I integrate this as opposed to this is happening?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine. And you know what? Also roll me a D4, please.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense. Happy
I really
birthday.
hope. I really hope I'm not 2.
I'm pretty sure it's peachy. Because
Hey,
1,
buddy.
2.
It's gonna be good for you. The being that coalesces is shaped vaguely like a giant furless cat,
Meow.
but it stands on hind legs as it introduces itself.
Khajiit has wares?
Because what?
Khajiit has wares?
No,
Khajiit has
Khajiit
wares.
does not have wares.
Oh.
Khajiit has a battle plan. I'm stressed. Please be nice. I don't have a voice set for this, so you're just gonna have to deal with no accents. I can't do accents. Just do it.
And I love the cat.
My good friend, Dissonance, congratulates you on infiltrating the heretic group currently destroying several worlds as they move through the system. They barely noticed your arrival. Your current mission, should you choose to accept it, because I'm really good at writing these, is, by the way, you don't have much choice in this, so you have to do the mission. I'm just letting you know. Make sure the marriage between Miss Jane Bennett and Mr. Bingley goes ahead without as much hitch as possible.
So
This
they have
couple-
to get hitched.
They have to
Without
get hitched. Without hitches.
Okay. That's
Without
very
hitches.
simple.
This couple joining together will sow and brew chaos through the top echelon of their society in their very pretty and too organized, frankly, hive world. After all, it is a truth universally acknowledged that a group in possession of good fortune must be in want of a chaos god. And then the webway gate arrived. And so the furless cat is going to hand each of you a little folder with a little bit of information about your cover personages and almost push you out of the web gate. You have your folder of who you are pretending to be as you lovely inquisitorial agents.
Wait, do I have a moment? I want to ask who are you, mysterious feline?
I'm cacophony cat. It's hard to say when people
Cacophony
are stressed.
cat.
Look, we're in the warp, okay? Just
Ooh.
get out.
Corn just got a load of skulls.
Ooh.
Oh,
As you step out
Word
of
for a
the
second, Nurgle was in the
gates.
lead.
And Rick just gave us a mini. Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. As you step
Mini
out of the
chaos
gate,
to make sheepy bleed.
Peachy can roll a d13, please. And you appear inside a small-ish cupboard. You each have a folder and some time to review it and to release them. On the front of yours, it is in a sort of military font. Script. Quite.
Yes.
Mr. Wickham, who we all know to be a rather lovely man who won't cause any problems for anyone in the Pride and Prejudice universe, nor himself. Bentham, on yours, you have Mr. Bennett, who is generally regarded as not very organized, likes a quiet life. We'll see how that goes for him. I have some doubt. Peach Pixelate gets his absolute favorite, wonderful human being who likes to try to manipulate people, with varying success, Lady Catherine de Bourgh. And then we have Sheepy, who is just playing himself, basically. A very silly young girl, easily led, with absolutely no sense. Kitty Bennett.
Well, I appear to be a young lady. So, I may have to find a change of clothes.
Like, I mean, you don't, but we can work on that.
All right, boys, let me just go get someone. Stick my head out the door. I grab the nearby person who's going past, and I just go. Then there's just the sounds of like smashing inside the cupboard, and then I just walk out. Right.
You have
I say.
just grabbed. Probably not who you think you've just grabbed. And
Oh, also Peachy got a 5 on his chaos.
yep, that's
Mini chaos.
Oh, a mini chaos.
Yeah.
Can you roll a d4, someone please?
Anyone? Mr. Bennett?
Mr. Bennett.
I can okay.
D4, Mr. Bennett.
How come he gets to be like the fucking the nicest person?
So EE, please roll a d10 of corruption.
10, 10, 10, 10.
He's out, chat, by the way.
The person that you grabbed is none other than Charles Dashing. I can make up names.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, what you just grabbed.
Who is, actually in very similar clothing to yourself. So stealing his clothes isn't going to be majorly successful.
Oh, I meant that's where I got my original clothes from, but okay.
Do we emerge dressed as our characters?
Oh yeah.
Do we?
I will allow it.
Okay, in which
Okay.
case I'm good. I don't
That's
need
fine.
to murder him.
It's alright. We found a box of clothes in
Yes,
weirdly
in the closet.
appropriate. Yes.
Is there
I
something for
pull up
my
a-
vapors in there?
I pull up a petticoat. I will need to get changed. Should we have code names or something?
Does it say on our folders who he is?
Yeah,
It
it
says
also
who
has
he
a short
is.
Yeah, yeah.
description.
I think we already have names. Lady Catherine.
Yes, that's who you're going to be playing as we infiltrate this
What
wedding.
would that be our code names?
Yeah, sure, that's the best name to use, so no one would ever suspect.
But we could have code names for conversing with ourselves because we don't want to use, so like maybe you could be Mrs.
We have
Grey.
done COVID ops before. But Kitty?
Oh, we're not going with code names. Just okay. Well, I'll be Kitty then. Yeah. Well, let me get changed then. And I.
Why
can
do we
call me
need a
by
third
my-
name? I don't understand.
You can call me by my real
Too
name.
many already.
Darling.
Yes, darling.
Yes,
That will be no one will suspect.
exactly.
As you are trying to get changed, Lady Catherine has a sudden urge.
Oh
Come
God.
over.
No, that sounds.
Wait till I got my clothes back on.
You must you just really have to play the pianoforte right now and sing. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to sing to the group. You have to
But-
find an instrument, any instrument, and you have to do it right now.
It's the traditional changing music of our clan.
Just without the music, there is no outfit change. I am
Wait, who's got to sing?
You.
Lady Catherine,
I don't. Okay.
and
I think this is an armhole. My leg's not going through it.
Wait. Okay, everyone, gather round. I am prepared to sort it. My diamonds are over the ocean.
Let me out!
Oh, it's working
My
now.
diamonds are over the sea.
Keep going. My bodice is lacing up.
My diamonds are over the ocean.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh, bring back my diamonds to me.
Holy
I wanna
shit!
reassign
Of
him.
course it is.
Bring back. Oh, bring back my diamonds to me,
Is the- I'm knocking on the back of the cupboard like, can I be reassigned? I want a different mission. Where's the port? Is the portal still? It's gone. There's no portal.
No, everybody sing along. Come on. Mr.
I
Bennett,
don't know
you
it.
can
I'm not
lead.
sure it's a real song.
It's a song. It's a real. My
This
goodness.
wonderful,
Where is my
engaging
handbag?
performance. It's overheard by someone walking down the hallway, and they know that voice. They have to find their angel.
Oh god.
That was the curse we rolled.
Mm.
They have to find their angel, Lady Catherine, and be with her once more. As you having a wonderful clothing change, which I'm hoping has finished.
Yeah, I'm done.
An inquisitorial agent bursts into the room. Lady Catherine,
Yeah,
my angel. Is it
Of
you?
course.
Is it
maybe.
you?
Who are you?
It is I, Gerald.
Gerald, of course.
It has been many years since I've seen such a vision, heard
I am
such
quite
beauty and grace.
beautiful.
Will you be mine again, Lady Catherine? Let us be together once more.
I look around to everyone else. I'm like,
Do we need to leave?
I'm going to go out the door and I'm just going to motion the other two.
Yes, we should go. We have a wedding to get to.
Is after a brief.
but the celebrations.
I close the door.
Good luck, Lady
Gerald.
Catherine. We're all rooting for you.
But I don't. Okay, Gerald.
I know this is quite improper, Lady Catherine. But will you be mine? Let's make this a double wedding.
I barely know you. What even is
what are
your
you
worth,
talking
good
about?
sir?
We were once true lovers. How could you forget such a wonderful, beautiful
well, this
time?
sherry is quite strong. Do you have estates?
Well, as an inquisitorial agent, probably not. I'm in serve of the Emperor.
Oh, well,
But
perhaps you should know your place.
oh, good use.
Mm.
Good use. And
Would you like to know what that is?
I would like you to share what that is with the class. Thank you very much.
Know your place. Where is it? Where? Ooh, how do I? Uh-oh, it's disappeared. It was really good. Where's it gone? Oh, it's on the other sheet. Because there's two sheets.
Yeah.
Know your place. The opposite of not in this scene. Send any player or NPC to the warp for 5 minutes. And the second he
And
disappears, I'm
disappears.
bursting out of that. What the bloody? What on earth do you think you are doing?
The group is still in the hallway, I believe.
Yes.
So, well, we should reattend the party following our brief constitutional in the cupboard.
There was no. I can assure you, Mr. Bennett, there was no constitutional. How dare you?
Well, nevertheless, we should mingle with the rest of the guests and ensure that this wedding goes ahead, which presumably it will, because it is a wedding.
Of course.
Mr. Bennett? I don't have your first name in my file.
Neither do I. I'm not sure I have one.
First names? That's
first
rather
name.
scandalous.
It appears that you were my father.
Ah, yes.
Mazeltov.
Interesting.
Welcome
Well,
to the Empire. Stay shy.
daughter, let us attend the wedding.
Yes, father. I can't wait to see all the celebrations and yes.
I will, I suppose, walk you to it. I think that's how this works.
Oh, yes. Take my arm.
and then take their arm. I don't know anymore.
Yep.
Lady Catherine,
Yes. Are you a captain or something?
apparently just a mister.
Well, you have on the uniform. I suppose it's okay.
I was wondering, since the inquisitorial agent who just walked in and talked to you was not to your liking, what is your fortune like? I would like to know, do you have gold?
What's my wealth rating?
Influence.
Infamy?
Wealth is infamy influence in this.
Do I need to roll it
example.
or?
He just knows what you. How did I phrase this? I'm sorry. I changed it.
35.
Sure.
I have 35 amount of wealth.
There you go.
That's a bit higher than average.
It's higher than mine, so, Lady Catherine, you should join me, and we should enter the wedding, following Mr. and Miss Bennett.
Well, let me have a look at you. That mustache is gonna have to go. Come on.
As
Brush
you.
your hair, man.
I take my las
Twiddle
pistol,
when
and I'm
you
just
eat.
gonna be like... Wait.
The most badass way to shave. With lasers.
I have no knife!
However, as this happens, mirror universe, let's go. You are now
Receiving
the
incoming
absolute
transmission.
opposite. So, Mr. Bennett, you're incredibly ridiculous and silly, laughable. Kitty Bennett,
Oh.
you are very stoic and serious. All you want to do is sit in a corner and read books and be left alone. Lady Catherine,
Basically swapped.
you're a bit of a slob now, I'm afraid.
Right.
Mr. Wickham, you are a little bit like an ogre. Yeah, not attractive, not manipulative. Don't really care
The
about
ogre is
money.
shaving with a chainsword.
What?
But you have been making a lot of noise.
Are there any potatoes around?
What's taters? What's taters, eh?
You eat them, fucking. Oh, what's this? I'd like to. Is there any food on the floor I can pick up?
There's food downstairs at the party.
We should go and get some food.
Food.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, gravy. Oh, I love gravy.
Wait,
come on then.
Is it liquid gravy, or is it like put a spoon in it, stands up gravy?
Gravy in a fucking liquid. What's wrong with
There
you?
we go. That's what I'm talking about. Put my arm around Catherine. Yeah,
Oh, come on
gravy.
We're gonna get some gravy.
Father,
Missing
can we
the
go,
ghost.
please? I would much like to get there so I can abscond to a dark corner and think about edgy things.
No, we can't simply do that. We must go and greet everyone and say hello and introduce and all that. Yes, let's go. Let's move.
I would very much not like to do that.
Before we drown in the testosterone in this corridor, let's go.
What you on about? I got cracking knocks. Look at these.
Whoa.
Hurry rapidly out of the corridor.
I'm glad we don't have a song because I don't.
Right, who had the bingo card with Peachy uses the word norks?
Not on my chaos, I'm afraid.
No, I don't think so.
As you
follow.
are you guys heading into the main room with the food and the other guests?
Yeah, we're heading to the wedding.
200 bits for Nurgle.
Wedding pie first. There is an amazing spread of food around, covered all the tables, and you think that it would be a really good idea to eat them. But also, Lady Catherine, once again, these urges. Just you really want to make a speech about syllabub right now.
About what?
Syllabubs. It's a dessert. You can have various desserts. That's fine.
I'm mirror
The
universe.
beauty of these
Can the speech be about gravy?
Which character am I?
Lady-
Mirror universe or me or Lady Catherine? Me. I'm not. Listen, I'm into the role. I'm not that into the role.
You are Mirror Catherine right now. So you have to do a speech about beautiful dessert pieces that are lining the tables. As Mirror Catherine. I know, it's rough. This is what happens.
Okay.
I'm rolling with it.
That's why
Try
we
my
should
best.
just start.
You know what I love about cakes? Oh.
Yeah. Well, I didn't catch that. Wait, don't
The
waste
most
that.
beautiful
for
thing
one
about
cake.
a cake.
I take the cake off the floor and start eating it.
Is if you eat it real fast, you can eat what's left on your face afterwards. It reaches such beauty of that as going to the toilet when you really need to. You know the feeling. I don't know how to do this, Tash. What the
is
fuck
why
is a
it's the
syllable
chaos.
anyway? I'ma call it cake.
Let me count the ways.
1 syllable. 2 pence a pan. I've turned into a market trader. Who wants a syllabubs? Come on, I got 2s for a pan. Who wants a syllable?
Now, you are in front of a large group of guests here who are thinking behavior seems quite odd for our Lady Catherine.
Hmm.
And they are scrutinizing you somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Will you please roll? These sheets are really far away from my eyes. I'm gonna say deceive
Okay.
because you are trying to. Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is a mess. I've got something called a great proficient. It says plus 14 anyone skill. Is that already in?
No, you can pick. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, I'm not going to put it in deceive anyway, so I will roll deceive. Deceive.
Deceive.
And while Lady
Roll,
Catherine
did it.
is making her speech, I'm going to turn to Mr. Bennett. Father, I haven't been on many undercover assignments. Is this how they are usually supposed to be conducted?
Not necessarily. I'm sure we can resolve things and get stuff back on track. I can.
Really? It feels like things are going to get more and more off track as time goes on, but maybe that's just the...
Well, let's have a
cynic in me.
positive outlook on things. I'm sure if we
Holy
get
shit,
stuck in
maybe
and get
we'll
on with
be
it.
fine.
I couldn't roll my skill, so I just rolled my fellowship.
I appreciate it. They're buying it. You know, Lady Catherine has always been somewhat eccentric. She's very rich. We don't really care. She's very rich. She can do
Lots
whatever
of
she
diamonds,
wants, and
darling.
people will fall at her feet. Did you know that her rug costs upwards of £500?
£500.
Well, you just spat cake all over it.
Yeah, pick it up. You
I'm eating it as fast as I can.
mess all over the place.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'm a mirror universe anymore. I don't know what's fucking happening, to be honest. I really wish someone else would speak.
So do I.
I think you're doing fine.
Now, you just ate a really, really tasty cake.
Yep.
How did it smell?
Not great.
It tastes like almonds. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I didn't know there were almonds in this cake.
Tasted somewhat awful. And I'm gonna say roll D5 of damage, please.
Can I make a toughness test?
Yes.
And
That is
fail it?
Lady Catherine and Wickham if you both ate.
But I did spit it out.
You got it all over your face and in your face. So you roll this toughness.
I ate it so messily I didn't consume any. It's a bold move, Cotton.
Where did you finish the cake?
Ooh.
Now it wasn't let's see what
69. That explains. Yep.
Mm.
Can we not? I feel
this type of
a little vulnerable right now.
poisoning wasn't actually meant to be ingested. It's meant to on the skin. So you know you break out in hives and it is gross AF. Everyone can see you. Horrible hives. And your Lady Catherine beard.
So I take 5 wounds. You haven't. My sheet doesn't say how many wounds I have.
Several.
Call it 13.
Call it 13.
Okay, I now have 8.
I feel like they're creating a distraction, but I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing during this distraction.
Well, yeah, so you see, the thing is, Kitty Bennett, my daughter,
Yes.
when you're this high up in the hive and everyone is incredibly rich, people like the threshold increases for people calling you eccentric instead of mad, so no one really cares.
So they're not.
But this is probably a good time to. Well, no, we can make use of this while they're all distracted by them being eccentric, and it doesn't get them in trouble. We can wander off and. Again, the wedding is already on. It's already presumably occurring.
Nothing has gotten in the way of the wedding yet, Father.
Yes,
So-
but I do feel like I should greet everyone and introduce myself and yourself. And yes, this seems like an excellent idea. I'm in an uncharacteristic mood for the character I just started playing. Let's go.
Yes, it's like you prepared to be someone and you ended up being someone else.
I'm
I feel
sure
the
it'll
same
pass. I should make use of it while it's still going.
Well, I do not look forward to meeting people currently, but maybe in a bit I will.
Well, but you must. You're an eligible daughter, and this is a fancy function. This is how this works.
Unfortunately, Father, I feel like if I meet any men, they may be surprised when they look under my dress.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. They may ask for their money back. There's dowries,
Kitty
right?
Bennett, not a sex worker.
Dowries work the other way around,
dowry-
so.
Oh, dowries are the other way. Well, then
Yeah.
you may have to ask for your money back. I don't know how dowries work. That was ages ago.
A figure bursts into the room. It's Gerald.
Oh, God.
Sees his beauty, Lady Catherine. I imagine stood on a chair for her speech.
Yeah,
Covered in
Absolutely.
cake,
Spilling
detritus,
port
and
everywhere.
hives.
And hives. Should she make a charm roll to see if the effect is still
Absolutely.
effective on him?
That's what I'm putting my 40 in.
Going for charm. Okay.
You still want him to be into you?
Well, charm just makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Plus 40.
Wow. That's
Did that actually work?
yeah.
Yeah.
You got
It won't let me roll
6
charm, and I
degrees.
don't understand why.
Oh, you rolled fellowship.
Scroll down in the sheet. If you try use the second sheet, it might work.
Your target is
Oh,
96.
that was the second sheet.
Maybe try the first sheet.
I'll try the first.
I'll be honest.
I
Plus
think
40.
it's that you can't roll the skill. You just have to
Yeah.
roll the attribute and
I'll
apply
be
it
honest. The
yourself.
sheets are completely fucked 5 way to Sundays. It's kind of a problem.
We need to find
there's
whoever
2
did this
sheets,
and be
there
like,
are 2 sheets on each sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one. 40.
oh yeah, that may technically.
That
be
one
4
didn't work.
sheets.
Let's try the
Nope.
final 4th sheet. Plus
Why?
40.
Why have they broken it so badly?
Because they're dumb.
No. Okay. Well.
Just roll the attribute and apply it.
Yeah, I'll just apply any ticks. I got.
Depending on your ticks, it's like plus a bit.
You won by a fair amount.
Yeah, what you looking at, Gerald?
Lady Catherine, those hives, they bring out the sparkle in your eye and the paleness of your cheeks.
What is hive? Go get me some wine.
Of course, my precious Lady Catherine. And he scuttles off to try finding some wine.
I'm gonna give another speech.
How did posh granny end up being drunk uncle at the wedding?
Mirror universe.
Cheapy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm
There it
not
goes.
really sure when Mirror Universe ends, but we'll find out.
Hopefully fucking soon.
Once
I'm
we
gonna
all
s-
get ourselves into trouble, they need to get themselves into trouble
Yeah.
now.
We've had a decent scene. Let's see
Wait,
what
we-
happens with Kitty and Mr. Bennett.
Yeah, with Kitty hooked in my arm, I'm going to like approach the nearest person and be like, "Ah, yes, you there!" And then I'm gonna go, wait, hang on, get the folder out and be like, "Whose wedding is this again?"
I also can't remember.
Bingley and Jane.
Who are
Who's
they?
Jane? Jane who?
Bennett!
Why is that
you-
obvious?
It's
Yeah,
not. It's
your
the wedding.
daughter.
Because we invited you to a watch party for Pride and Prejudice like 4 weeks ago, and
Yeah,
you
but
never
we didn't know
replied.
we were doing this, and I wasn't in the show it was for, and I was busy. I go bounding over to the nearest person. I don't know who it is, but I bow and extend a hand and be like, excellent, hello, welcome, thank you for coming to this excellent wedding of my daughter, Jane.
You're gonna have to roll a deceive with -10 with that one.
Uh-oh. I already have -20 on my deceive because I don't have a tick in it.
I mean, you should have pulled the folder out. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
What can I tell you?
That's a total of -30. Nothing happened. Let me try a different sheet.
Try fellowship instead. Oh, you did try.
I did.
Fellowship. Ooh.
I didn't
I
break
did
the
it on the
sheets, they're just
first one, though.
broken.
Yeah, no.
Tash, how
it's
could
just-
you?
The person who made them
I mean,
seems to have broken
I don't
them.
have
I
any
fail.
training
Oh, close.
in coding.
That's a -30?
They think you are acting very weird. They think you probably.
Ah! Tomb! Double mini
Well.
chaos.
Oh.
BP?
Yeah.
2d13, please.
Yeah, the sheets have been
7
broken
and
for like a month
13.
now.
A D4, please. From Sheepy.
Oh, Lord. Just 1d4? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Peachy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yes! Peachy, you are the
D4s are
sheepy of this
broken.
one shot.
Yep. It's a birthday thing, apparently.
Thanks. I hate it.
What's
Oh,
Lady
welcome.
Catherine doing right now?
Looking for wine, tottering around, I guess, in this
Wasn't
mirror
she
universe.
Wasn't she
But-
standing on a chair, drunkenly shouting about?
And her
cake
ex showed up,
Harry?
and they were talking about getting together or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Lady Catherine? You just
Where's the wine?
really, really love wine. In fact, you need everyone to know
Oh,
how much you love wine.
Am I out of mirror?
Really,
now?
this should be your wedding to wine.
This should. I don't know which character I am, Dash. Please. Motivation.
You're
Dash.
still the mirror
It's
universe.
still the mirror. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be really stoic and sensible and not make a scene, but now the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I call this ode to wine. Ooh. That's the wrong character again. Right. You know what's I like your wine. You ever
Yeah.
drunk wine?
Yeah, you have
What
drunk
you
wine.
do with wine, right?
You drink it.
You go into the wine bar
Wait, there's a wine
and
bar.
they're like, "Do you want some wine?"
Do they say that?
So I'm in a fucking wine bar.
What?
No, I want some sprats. What the fuck do you think I'm coming into the wine bar? Of course I want some wine.
Was a
And
wine
then-
bar?
That's how I met my fourth husband. What a bastard. You know,
Doesn't seem like many people know how much you love wine.
Was a fourth.
right. Okay, you there. Who are you?
Lady Catherine, I am the footkeeper for the coachman.
A footkeeper?
Yes, I shine your shoes
Right.
whilst you are away. Panicked and used the wrong word. Now I have to go with it.
Footkeeper,
Like,
come here.
feet. I like feet. I don't know why.
You see this? This is fucking wine. Yeah?
Yeah, yes, Lady Catherine.
And I fucking love wine.
I'm glad the vintage is to your taste. I shall tell the head cook.
You got another bottle, mate?
I can absolutely find out for you, Lady Catherine.
Fucking spit spot, come on.
Yes, Lady Catherine,
You
absolutely.
nonce. Basta.
Please roll your influence.
Oh, God. Why is this happening to me?
Happy birthday.
It's going to be easy, so get a plus 20.
It's going to be easy because you are absolutely
Easy.
pissed. Oh, that didn't work.
That's the wrong one.
Use the second sheet.
Oh, my God.
Use the second sheet.
Wait, the second.
Combat Zerg!
Christ,
I'm not sure if
okay.
it matters. Like
Combat Zerg just gave us a chaos. What does this button do?
We'll find out when Bentham rolls a d21, please.
Oh my god.
Keep trying.
Okay, third
Should we
sheet
just
was-
roll D100s? Is that going to be easier?
No. Oh, you mean for...
Yeah, just roll a
Infamy.
D100 and it's like...
This one does involve a D100.
Oh, plus 20, so...
I'm going to say it's a, it's a
So
low
26.
footman.
50.
No,
26. You've
Yeah.
done great, sweetie. He runs off and he's
Yeah.
finding you some wine. Like,
I'll
ASAP.
drink it straight from the bottle. I don't give a fuck. I'm in a party.
It needs to, Lady Catherine.
What?
Needs to,
Tuned into Jack Sparrow a little bit.
Where's the rum
I'm
gone?
going to say Lady Catherine can snap back.
Okay,
It's been through enough.
so that one
Oh, no.
was a 13, 15, and we also have
15.
Wombat. Wombat gave us a chaos as well.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Why?
dear.
I thought we had an agreement, guys.
No, we didn't. It's all war.
Bentham, can I have another d21, please? And
Oh, God, the
Sheepy.
insurgents turned up in chat.
14.
Sheepy, can you roll a
D4?
1d100, please?
Ooh.
You know,
That's a
as long as I'm not the target
Ooh.
of the
91.
chaos train, I'm all right. with it.
Oh.
14 and 15. Nice.
Yeah, so just before anything kicks off and I don't get to do this, while myself and Mr. Bennett are beating people, I'm going to draw my fan, little dainty thing that I have, to hide behind so I seem diminutive, but I don't actually have to talk to people.
Was
So-
that 91 what I think it was?
Yes, it was.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna send you what it was.
Oh,
Because that's why I was like, oh.
let me look. Yes!
What did I do?
I don't think it's good. I'm
Great.
gonna
I
be
think it's,
honest.
but yeah.
Should I just get rid of this for now? Is something going to happen to me?
Something big's gonna happen.
We'll assume you're behind a fan.
Is Kitty's
You
fan
may need a fan.
small or giant, would you?
It's giant. I'm trying to fan myself. It's not really working.
Right. And I would like you to roll for that.
Maybe we should all just roll willpower?
I think I have a plan for that chaos.
Okay.
And I'll send you who.
Those tie in nicely. It's a good one.
Yep. So Kitty, I think you're making a bit of a scene. Roll me a with your giant fan. Roll a
All the better to hide behind.
fellowship.
Okay.
And
Is
If
it
you-
straight up fellowship or?
yes.
Can I tease them about what that 91 was on the table? Can I tell them the table?
You can tease. You
Okay,
can tell them the table.
So the chaos you got us guys was Heralds of the Warp?
Heralds of the Warp.
You're on a 91,
Ooh.
Sheepy.
I know. I knew exactly what it was when I rolled the 91. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
Ooh,
It's
it's
yeah,
not good.
Yep.
it's not good.
It's funny when it's not
The,
happening.
the
to
high
me.
numbers on Peril of the Warp is really bad. I think 100 is you turn into a demon.
Yeah, you just turned into
Oh.
Chaos Spawn.
So 91 is probably also not bad. So I failed by like 3 degrees of failure.
Okay. Then I got distracted by the Perils of the Warp discussion.
I was
This is
making a
hard.
scene. I was making it. I know. It's fine. I was making a scene with my giant fan.
You were. I'm deciding if failure is good or bad for you. I will say that it is technically good for Sheepy. Everyone is looking at Kitty with her ridiculously sized fan, but now she snaps back to being normal, ridiculous, silly Kitty.
Her fan is ridiculously large. It's embarrassing.
And I'll just start kind of fanning around with and dancing. Ooh, ooh.
So there we go. Now you're getting into the spirit of it.
Yes, it's very easy to make a spectacle. I think I'm making a distraction for someone else now, so they can go
I start just sidling around the room and randomly like nudging bachelors with my elbow and being like, "That's one of my daughters, you know."
Nobody else is dancing. There's
I'm
no
of
music.
marriageable age.
Just like putting that out there.
Barely legal, bitches.
Maybe tone it
Your-
down a couple of
your,
notches.
Your daughter is making a scene, Mr. Bennett, and it is highly improper.
But I'm mirror universe me still, so I really
Yeah.
don't care.
He in the real universe. doesn't
Actually,
care,
oh yeah,
so I
he's
think
kind
that you
of.
care.
Eh,
I think it's a problem. She's ruining the reputation of the family, and
Would you say it's embarrassing?
I would say that her dancing is embarrassing.
Oh,
Kitty,
yeah.
roll a d3 and take that as damage, please.
Oh, do I cut myself on my fan?
Yep, you hit yourself in
Comundai.
the face, depending on how you roll.
Commander, thank you very
One.
much for the mini chaos.
Okay, Kitty, you accidentally hit yourself in the face with your fan. It hurts a bit. It's like, oh well.
Just
But
throw myself in the eye.
You know, you're crouching the eye. Is it gonna bruise? We'll find out in a few hours.
I'm gonna
Did it
move in
damage
there and be
his
like,
HP
okay,
or
Kitty,
his
that's a little
pride?
bit too much.
Okay, sorry. I'll.
You-
I thought we were supposed to be making
I know, just dial it back just a tad.
Okay. I'll enjoy a little bit of ankle.
We've got Comundai's mini chaos as well.
Yeah, Peachy, can you roll a d13?
Chat's really scary.
Tell us,
Talking
Kitty,
about
do
me.
you bleed? She does. At a different time. It was only one.
Mm.
A d4, please, Peachy.
Okay.
A 4.
Ah!
Sheepy, take -5 to your influence/wealth, please.
Oh,
Oof.
Nice. Thank you, Comundai.
oh
I
no!
don't think the Bennetts can take a -4 to it.
This wedding has helped.
You
helped
wound
them
me,
somewhat.
sir.
I'm so in character right now.
Yeah, you are.
Gerald reappears.
Oh, Gerald.
He has your wine. But also
Which god is winning?
something's yeah, I don't know. I
Corn
hope
is
you're not
winning.
asking me.
Big corn's
On
winning, yeah.
Corn.
Looks different. It's kind of angry.
Everything
Um,
okay, Gerald?
I need to read this. So carry on.
Mr. Wickham? Mr. Wickham! Maybe you should stop making a scene, dear.
But the cake tastes funny.
Remember we've got a job to do. Smiles, smile.
But cake.
What are you doing?
I want to eat the cake.
I don't think we're a mirror universe, by the way.
I am. No one's told me I'm not.
Yeah, it's when they have made an appropriate scene, and
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean, did I make a scene when I ate cake and threw up everywhere?
did you throw up?
I took 5 points of damage.
You got
I
hives.
think everyone was distracted by.
Wait, did I get hives or did I take 5 points of damage?
Hives from damage. They hurt. You scratch them.
Okay. Yeah, in which case I made a scene. I scratched like deep into my muscle.
As Lady Catherine's shouting Mr. Wickham kind of obnoxiously, but she's very shrill. Mr. Wickham feels much more like himself again, and it's the
Ow.
wealth that she has. He knows he must.
Mr. Wickham!
Yes, Lady Catherine.
You're back. You decided to join the rest of the soiree.
I would never forgo this soiree, Lady Catherine. The Bennett sisters are apparently many single eligible ladies.
That's... Listen, we all know about you, so maybe keep that on the down low?
I'll keep it on the down low for them, Lady Catherine.
Yeah, whatever. Something wrong with Gerald. He's very angry.
Can I make a forbidden warp that I'm never gonna pass?
Forbidden or what? Yes, you can. as
I
you-
will roll off my sheet with a -20 because I don't know the skill. Whoops, the wrong button.
That's gonna hurt.
Oof.
Got a sting.
I think he's just having a case of the consumption. You should probably aerate him and give him a morning constitutional.
Aerate him?
I don't know.
Okay. Gerald! What's wrong with your face?
There's just so much noise in this room that it's hard to hear him through. I'm trying to make something right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I
It
sent
seems
you
very.
the-
Where is Mr. Bennett and Kitty?
Kitty is still on the dance floor, I believe, having
Yep.
a lovely dance
No, I
with
got,
a fan. She's
No, I got
fanning.
I got.
Yeah, I ushered Kitty off the.
I
the
got
dance
reprimanded,
floor.
and my fan got taken away.
Mr. Bennett.
The Lady Catherine. Yes.
Keep smiling. No.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
What's the
Wonderful
problem?
cello. Well,
Gerald is heading towards you. He seems very fixated. Sadly, once again, poor Lady Catherine, her ex Gerald, is he's kind of looking a bit angry. He looks a little bit like he's gonna have an issue with you. And he's gonna straight up. He's just gonna run and attack you with his. She's so ungrateful. So ungrateful.
Wickham, help me!
So you know those
I'd hoped
weapons
your
we
time
could
in
do
the
with.
cupboard with owned gods.
We could do those weapons, chat.
You don't have
can
much
see
I got
Oh,
a
God.
bolter
That'll help.
SMG if we need it.
Yeah,
We're
that's
in
the
the
biggest
middle.
weapon we have.
Yeah, but we're in the middle of a wedding.
You are in the middle of a wedding. He is still in human form, is what I will say.
I have the traditional wedding AK-47.
You have your weapons that are on your sheets. Your poor weapon skills that are on your sheets.
Wait, do I actually have a weapon?
Tash, I sent you
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
Okay,
you-
I'm
you got the
gonna
one because I sent you the wrong one to begin with.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
I'm gonna let Lady Catherine deal with it, and I'm gonna go to the
Wow.
front of the room, the opposite side, and I'm gonna make a distraction.
That would probably be for the best because this is going to be a problem for the wedding.
Wombat just gave us $160 worth of weapons.
Oh,
There you go.
That'll do
Wow.
the job.
Can I also have $160 worth of weapon skill?
That's 4.
You could
Oh
have
yeah, I
chosen
just
that.
noticed my weapon skill and ballistic skill. Uh-oh.
No, it was only to skills, not characteristics.
Okay. Yeah, I was specific when I wrote them all.
Okay, that's like 4 near uniques.
Nice.
Who would like a melee and who would like a shooty?
Oh, give us
Is-
a melee because I've got 2 shooties.
Is Blunderbuss on the list?
Something that is like a blunderbuss is probably on the list. It could
We
be
are in a
blunderbuss.
40k hive, right? So like actual 40k weapons do make sense somewhat in.
Yeah,
They're just
we're
styled
in a
to
hive
be
city, top
orna-
echelon.
Yeah. You get a pretty decent power whip, which is actually called a decent power whip. Just for reference. Who would like the next weapon?
Yo, me, I want a ranged.
Oh, okay,
I want a
yeah.
blunderbuss. Specifically a blunderbuss.
There's an overcharged flame cannon?
Oh, Lord.
Isn't a blunderbuss like an old school shotgun?
Kind of, yeah. I can roll until I get something that's got a shotgun. Nope.
Yeah, flame cannon is like we burn down the wedding and everything.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing.
That's
You
kind
do,
of...
you do want this wedding to succeed.
We do.
This is
this
kind of
wedding
like a
message,
shotgun.
Did you say the power whip was mine?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Here you go, Lady Catherine. You get a decent plasma shredder. It's a heavy plasma weapon that fires a blast of plasma.
Proven. Power field flexible? No, that's the whip.
Yeah, the one below is the plasma weapon.
It would be weird if the plasma weapon
Last
had a power
5.
field.
Proven too. Okay.
Yep. And Sheepy, what do you want?
Oh, go melee, please.
Two-handed
Oh.
power axe.
It's like countdown. Do you want a vowel or
A consonant, yeah. I can do either. My stats are
Wait,
literally
I've
the
got
same.
Power axe?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
we got dropped like uniques for us. Near uniques, it's pretty good.
Okay. Cool.
They really needed them because they got basic las pistols.
I didn't.
You didn't. 2 of you got las pistols, 2 of you got melee.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and
who
I'm,
was the other person with melee?
I believe
Bentham.
Catherine got it. Melee.
Oh, yeah,
I've
got
got
a
a
last pistol.
sword.
You have a sword and 2 daggers.
You're small and diminutive.
Not anymore. I've got 200 power axe.
You go to the power axe now. Lady Catherine has big skirts. She can add a sword.
and I'm
is
gonna
Gerald
have a toxic sword. Like
Is
my
Gerald
personality.
attacking me?
Yes, he is charging towards you. very
He's
threatening manner.
charging. Okay.
Some would
wh-
say brutally.
Okay.
Oh.
Who's the nearest person to me?
Probably me, because you just pulled me in.
I'd like to put
discuss.
Mr. Bennett in front of me. I'd like to convince Mr. Bennett to stand in front of me. Mr. Bennett, a man of such low worth, should probably stand in front, don't you think?
But you wound me, lady. I gotta stop this guy, don't I? Crap. Step in front.
You want,
Like,
a
sir,
gun
I
or
must
something?
request that you cease your charge immediately. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Bentham.
Well, you can't really like hold your weapon at him because you got a whip now. So it's like
Lady Catherine.
I mean, I could hold out a bolter.
Lady Catherine, I'll be happy to come to your aid.
Oh, you're here now, are you?
Well, it turns out I found this toxic sword that's just dripping with venom.
Well, somebody's deal with this.
I will be
May
happy
have,
to for 2 infamy.
Good work there.
Ooh.
This is the
I
slowest
just
charge
swords
ever.
don't come
Yeah.
for free, and my uniform does need a few new buttons.
I'll
Mr.
give you
Bennett,
one,
you're out of
and
mirror
that's
as
my
well.
final offer.
Okay.
How much was your final offer?
1.
1? Let me check. I do have ribbons and silks as a skill. How much do ribbons and silks cost, Games
But you're
Master?
terrible at picking ribbons.
Varying. If you wear much more quality ribbons and silks and buttons and clothing, you gain more influence.
Okay,
Those-
so like,
those
is
around
1
you.
ribbon and 1 silk 1 infamy, or can I get a ribbon and a silk for 1 infamy?
It's just knowledge of it.
Is it a reasonable amount to charge for a ribbon and a silk?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
you
take
you
the
could
one
buy a
inf-
lot of shiny buttons with that.
I'll take the 1 infamy then. Yeah.
And I'll take my 1 off. I'll get that fiend, Mr. Wickham.
I'm imagining this hall is like 2 miles long and the guy's just been running the length of it.
He's been doing the Sir Lancelot in the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Keeps running and then it resets.
He's
and
he's
it's
currently
running.
charging around, chasing some of the wedding guests who are running away. They're not.
And then
equipped
when
for
Mr.
this. This is
and
not
then
the
when-
plan.
Then when Mr. Wickham goes, right, I'll deal with him, suddenly it cuts to, he's here!
Aha!
He is doing a brutal charge, so good luck with that one. And
I'll be
he's-
just off to the side and behind Mr. Bennett.
Oh, Mr. Bennett, having returned back from Mirror version, is like, actually, you know what? I think this is something you can handle. This is perhaps not quite my forte. I've done quite enough for
No, I wouldn't want
a
to
day.
besmirch your reputation. Surely the father of the bride would want to defend the wedding party, and I wouldn't want to make you look a lesser man in front of all your guests.
Well,
Why are men
surely
like
you would
this?
want,
And I am
surely you
going
want to
to-
prove that you're a capable warrior. In
I am
order
going to step
attract-
forward.
Why
hefting a
are
power
men
axe.
like this?
I like the fact Kitty Bennett walks forwards and then power axe.
It's literally Kitty Bennett in a like, you know,
It's
pretty
not out of character.
in a frilly dress with a giant beard, and why are men like? And I'm gonna go at the guy.
I'm now imagining that this is anime as fuck. That we're having this like, oh no you, and then you just say like, get out of the way, losers, and we step,
Yada,
we go
yada,
steps
does it.
like out of the way, and behind is Kitty dragging the axe along the floor.
So do you want me to roll initiative?
Yes, please.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus your agility. bonus.
There is a button here for initiative. Does it work?
I don't trust it.
Who knows anymore?
Oh, silly machine. Right, hang on.
I got
This
some
is definitely a really good name. Why is this not working? My thing's not working. Okay.
Just go. Yeah, I think we'll all have to just go. With,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, you can use any of your main characteristics on the bottom sheet, but you can't use anything other than main characteristics.
I think during the up to the next show, we may want to just switch over to like only war.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Let me add my initiative as well.
Wait, you guys aren't fighting. You're,
We are, but you're up
charging
front.
you're pattering around like, oh, no, maybe
No,
you should
you.
go
No,
first."
you.
I need to know when in the initiative track I'm saying, oh no, you first.
Yeah. Because after it charges, I'll happy to be joining in, but...
Yeah. Well, Kitty is very well.
One full chaos, 2 mini chaos, and a small fries, please. Nurta!
Oh my God.
Okay, 1 full chaos and 2 mini chaoses.
Shall I roll the mini chaos?
Yes, please.
Is it 14 or 13?
13 and Bentham, full chaos 21, please.
A 1 and a 4.
Damn it, why can't you roll a 3?
A
I'm
3
sorry, I'm trying.
on the large chaos.
Yeah, large chaos is.
Perfect time, the beginning of combat. Great, good job.
Oh God.
The 1 makes sense, actually. Just Kitty and...
I'm like, yes.
Yep,
We'll come back to that once I look at what this is. Oh.
yep. Do you want to do the insanity first? It's the easiest.
I think we should do the full chaos first.
Okay.
Which is please roll everyone 1d50.
Is it D50? I thought the table was 100.
It says 50 here. I don't know. No, it's 100. I was lying. I'm sorry. It's 100.
I will roll a
I
D1.
got confused. This
Betrayal.
rulebook makes no sense. It's not my fault.
a
13.
9.
Lady Catherine, you. Oh gosh.
Here we go.
What is it, dear? Speak up.
You can. Your eyes just seem to be stretching out. You can see a little bit further away from your body. It gives you a bit of a weird depth perception going on. You have eye stalks now.
What page is this?
Page
Can Lady
291.
Catherine please have those glasses on a stick? So now she could like. Here, I do declare. Good luck with
So-
that,
mentioning-
Peachy.
Now we're mentioning it's like a cartoon reaction to being charged at. It's like, whoa, my God! But then the
Yeah,
exit-
that just doesn't go back in.
I might be doing
That's
things
not.
wrong.
Uh-oh.
If I'm doing things wrong, everyone.
I'm
what
not sure
the
there is
fuck
a
this
wrong way
show?
to do
This
this. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
This
there's no
entire
wrong
show
in
is
chaos.
wrong. So
You do gain 1d5 perception, but whenever you suffer
There you
critical
go.
damage to the head, you add +1. You may not wear certain helmets.
that is page
I think
294
bonnets
for
is
you.
still okay though.
Peachy, Miss Lady Catherine de Bourgh.
5 to perception.
Wickham, you
Pervasive miasma.
pervasive miasma, which trying to do a lot of things. How do you do this like on the regular?
Whenever the character fails a strength stealth check, I gain an additional degree of failure.
Yikes! So if you
I'm surrounded by brimstone and corruption. That's just Mr. Wickham.
That's just Mr. Wickham. Mr. Bennett, you have blasted senses. He is so loud, so loud. You are struggling to translate what your perceptions are telling you. You are unable to use one randomly determined sense from the following list.
Ooh.
Sense.
Ooh,
So roll me a d4, please.
please be a 1.
Oh gosh.
It's a
Yes!
You
My
can't
blo-
see.
one.
Oh,
There's
God.
something in your eyes. It's really gritty, and just maybe
My eyes also popped out at the sight of something
But
charging us,
actually,
but then
yeah.
they fell off.
just roll back a little bit. So everything's a little bit dark. Now you have -10 every time you need to see things.
Is it complete blindness or is it partial blindness?
It's sight. So
Oh wait, no, you cannot see at all, but your body does compensate, and you gain the heightened senses for one different randomly determined sense.
okay.
Okay,
So
another
roll a
D4.
3 then.
Please be
Even if
spell.
you gain cybernetic
It's easier if I
augmentation,
hit D4.
Hearing. So
Yeah.
you're like those monks now who can just dodge everything with their eyes shut. It's pretty badass if you could actually dodge, but basically you just can't. You just don't walk into tables. Tables that make noise.
even if you do get cybernetic augmentation, you still suffer -10.
I like that comment. This is a lot like my sister's wedding.
Interesting wedding.
Eye
Yeah.
stalks, blindness, pervasive miasma, and for Kitty Bennett, we have got just that roll that she did as she decided to engage the ex-inquisitor. It's almost someone called bestial. It's bestial.
Okay.
You adopt physical appearances, mannerisms of a certain type of animal. It's going to be difficult for you to roll some things. Permanently reduce your intelligence by 1d10 plus 5.
Okay. Roll 1d10 plus 5.
You are
Another
now
one-
Okay.
Philip.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow!
I do die because I don't remember.
No,
how
no, I'm
much
alive.
bonus
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's,
1d10 plus 5 of willpower. We're going to reduce that as well.
Okay. Not bad.
Roll me 1d5 plus 1. That is the strength that you get from this bestial trait. Nice. Table 9-4. I didn't bring this page up. This wasn't supposed to happen. So,
I've just realized my bloomin'
I found it.
the talent
Thank
that I
you.
got. from
Roll
Mr.
a D100.
Bennett.
A D10.
Adam? oh, d10.
It says D100. It's actually a 10.
Kitty. Roll d10, please.
Okay.
Sorry, you have a lot of rolls for that.
That's fine.
You are now part bird.
Oh, God.
Dissonance has blessed me, and I am now part duck. I will let you decide what part.
Legs.
Do I have duck feet?
Please be
Your
duck
shoes
feet.
don't quite fit really anymore. They feel really odd. Kind of scaly like that one time you didn't scrub them properly in the bath. But like extreme. Somewhat
have-
harder to run. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. It's a waddle. It's not a run anymore.
Mm.
You're a duck.
I've realized I can no longer use the talent that Mr. Bennett has because it requires him to be able to see.
Welcome to chaos.
Oh dear.
I gave
was
you a
your
very
talent?
specific talent.
His
Elder
talent
Fruit.
was absorb knowledge. Read a book for an hour. Get bonuses in that specialty for the day.
So you've turned into that guy in The Last Man on Earth who has all the time to
Yeah,
read the
yeah,
books, and then his glasses smash.
Okay, if we read you the book,
There was time now. There was time.
Audiobooks. Audible probably exists in this hellish.
In the 40k universe. It's like,
Nothing
no,
good
guess
exists.
to read
just
you
be
the
like,
book.
Kitty, read a book for me.
There we
This
go.
isn't good.
Read you the book. Whack, whack, whack.
I don't have a duck bill, I just have duck feet. Come on.
Two houses, whack, much alike, whack, whack.
Yeah, maybe Braille exists in the 40k universe.
Yeah,
And I can
I
like,
think-
very
Yeah,
rapidly learn it over
We're
the course of this
40K.
wedding.
You'd need to
Almost
read
if you read
to learn
a
it.
book on Braille, you would you'd get a bonus to reading Braille. So
Interesting, yeah.
Gentlemen, ladies,
Kitty!
have something to take care of.
Wait, there's something else happening?
Gerald's
Yeah,
nearly
there's-
arrived.
there's-
We should
there's
do
two other
something about
things.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, is he still dying?
Kitty
There's
is
insanity.
charged.
Yep.
She is taking control of this situation. I've got this almost vibe coming from her as she it's a duel. Do you want to challenge this lovely ex-inquisitor, ex-boyfriend of Lady Catherine who is in your party to duel?
You cannot have Lady Catherine, she's mine! I challenge you to a duel!
Wait, what?
I'll be the demon
idea.
second.
It's a fascinating ship, but okay.
And
You don't need a
also,
reason for the duel, right?
someone takes D10 insanity as well.
Oh,
That'll
roll
probably be me if I'm
D4,
going up
then.
against or maybe the person going blind.
Just a
It's like, I should warn everyone, I seem to be struggling.
E4, let's find
my
out who
glasses
takes it.
might be fogged.
I think the show is we're all taking it.
Oh god, the ship name is Kitty Cat. Of course it is.
Yay!
That's
I
genius.
hate it.
That's beautiful.
Mr. Wickham is just there's a lot going on right now. He only got paid 1 influence for this.
Wait, are we all taking?
No, just me.
Oof,
Only
6.
1 influence? Like what? What is happening
maddening.
at this party? Gerald is gonna hold up. Was not expecting a short, sort of ridiculous young lady to challenge him to a duel in the middle of this charge to his ex-girlfriend.
I've got like the two-handed power axe. I just flip a button and vroom.
So you think you can defeat me?
I have the high ground.
It's a flat room.
Nevertheless, the moral high ground.
Now that you do have.
You will never have her.
Neither shall you when I split you in twain.
No one's having me.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see. I get to go first, right?
You do. You have your
Okay.
first in the initiative rolls.
I take my swing.
That's a ship.
So.
This is just ridiculous.
Use the second sheet. It actually works.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I hit!
You hit. Let's see how much damage you take. Dude,
Wait, I take?
you know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot to deal with. I'm trying to see how many wounds he's got right now.
Okay.
Many. It's a
sorry.
thing.
Many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it's alright. So it's this plus my. Oh, okay. 25. With a
penetration.
pen. With a pen of 7.
Nice.
What?
Because my strength bonus went up because I got the strength up.
Yeah.
I got extra damage.
Wow. Okay. If I'm correct, you just tell me how you kill him.
Well,
Oh.
I swing and swing round and then like spin past him, and as he turns round, my axe goes into his stomach, and then I pull it out and bring it right up between his legs and then all the way up, and then he falls like that, split in half.
Congratulations, you just killed a greater demon.
I want to know
Give
Kitty
it a minute.
Bennett's infamy.
Holy shit.
She's single, right?
I
She's of
think
marriageable age. She's
It's
free.
like,
Glad
oh,
you
very
married.
good, that's my kitty.
it's too bad you're married to her sister.
Not for long.
Would you? Are you actually getting my?
No, I go to Mr. Bennett and I lean over and go, Mr. Bennett,
Yes, hello?
your daughter is quite something. Is she currently looking for a suitor?
She may indeed be.
He's already married to your other daughter.
I'm like, hold on a minute. Like,
Who is that?
I pull out my notes, I'm like, I can't read.
Mr. Wickham is married to Lydia Bennett. It was horrendously.
Does he remember it from his
Stop.
notes, though?
Yeah.
Is it in his notes? So is the question. I don't
Well,
think
he,
it is.
he looks at the notes and is like, I can't read.
Perfect.
I think that Kitty should get a little bit of something for that, because that was
I'll give her a bit of something.
a little something. Because she's about to have to justify the fact that she's covered in people's blood, and the party's starting. The wedding party is returning to the room. There's a man cleaved in half in the middle of the freaking dance floor.
I
Where are
would
they
like-
supposed to dance now?
I would like to distract the guests coming in. Footman, please take care of that. Everyone, of course. The splitting of the person has begun. We can all continue with the wedding. Is everything on course? There's nothing. Stop looking. There's nothing. Footman, clear this up.
Lady Catherine, who was this poor man?
Some filthy heretic. Wasn't very rich.
For chat's reference, Gerald was Lady Catherine's ex, and then someone rolled a Perils of the Warp for possession.
Oh, and also, she did banish him to the warp, so he may have come
Yes,
back
probably
as
will
at the
happen.
end.
It's quite reasonable expectation, really.
Yep. You might call it a great expectation.
I
Wrong
wouldn't,
author.
I wouldn't do that.
I know, but close.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Where is the bride and groom? Are they ready? Is everything ready?
Well, the Lady Catherine, the wedding isn't for a while, and there's some more to mess me for. I want you to roll. This is gonna be difficult because there's a freaking dead person on the dance floor. It's gonna be.
Charm. I'm not trying to deceive.
I think it's a command.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
You command him to
Ooh,
clean up and pay no
I have
attention
a plus
to
20 in that.
it. It's too bad you have a minus 30, so it's minus 10.
Oh, flash roll.
if you can
Thank
just
you, yeah.
use the sheet on the bottom and just use your characteristic.
It won't. None of them will work.
Even your
Yeah.
sheet on the bottom?
I've
Yeah, the
tried
sheet on the
all
bottom
4
stopped
sheets.
working for me.
Yeah. Oh, this is so
100.
frustrating. Why is it making it harder for me on purposefully?
It's fine,
So-
it's fine.
I only get a
If you-
plus 10, so it's minus 10.
Yeah.
If you just roll a d100 and then do the maths.
Okay.
I think I know what the maths is.
What's command? It's fellowship, so I need to get under 56. Hey! Minus 6.
You
it's,
know,
it's a crit success.
it's a crit success. That footman, he is yours to order around. He gathers the butlers that are around, and they just swarm on this body. Within instants, it is clean, it is shiny. There's a weird blank patch where it used to be.
Could I use this distraction to hide my power axe? Because I don't think I have anywhere to slip it. I can't really slip it under my bodice or something. So
That's what the giant fan's for, right?
you took the giant fan away, Father.
I wouldn't know to hand it back because I can't see that you're holding a
This is
power axe
true.
anymore. So you could come and ask for it.
But,
I think
everyone's-
Lady Catherine made enough of a distraction that would be.
I say
Okay.
to Kitty, don't worry, I've got somewhere we can slip it.
I would say, please take a 1d3 of damage,
Worth it!
Mr. Wickham.
Worth it!
Mr. Wickham, do behave. For guests.
Ah, he wasn't even punished for it, really. One.
I'm already at half health.
Mm.
Is that do you just open hand slap him across the face?
I just bought him
One
with
damage.
the butt of the axe.
The embarrassment of having such a party member.
Ooh.
So some of the wedding party are returning in. Then the floor is already clean, although obviously they know that a man went a little bit chargy.
Went to
shall we
pieces.
say. Well, did they do that? Yes, but it's cleaned up, and
Yeah.
Lady Catherine is really rich. So
rich.
rich. She could have
it's
done
just-
it.
it's
She could
just
be bathing in blood.
eccentricity.
We wouldn't be an issue.
Just eccentric. It's fine. It's just eccentric.
If you're rich, everything's just eccentricities. However, we do seem to be missing someone. Where's the groom?
Where is the groom?
Bennett isn't aware of this. He can't see.
Father, the groom's missing.
Oh,
You can roll
What?
awarenesses if you would be so kind.
I will listen for him.
+5 for Lady Catherine, -10 for Mr. Bennett. Man, I have to do maths. Damn it.
That means I have to roll
Oh.
minus.
I can just tell you that I failed.
Did you say it was awareness?
Yeah, you've got a -10.
Yeah, I've also got a -20 because I don't have a skill point in that.
My
No,
perception is-
wrong sheet. I rolled it on the top one instead of the bottom one.
I'm trying to make a macro right
Fail,
now
I
to
fail.
make this easier.
I fail.
No, none of us saw anything.
Do you know where you don't really remember what Mr. Bingley looks like because there wasn't a picture in your folder. So
I mean, I can't see him, so I'm listening
mean,
for him.
you don't know what he looks like.
I
you
don't hear
know
him
what he
anywhere.
Sounds like any
This
of
is a
these
diff-
people
Oh,
could be
it's-
Mr. Bingley.
He's turned into Blinken from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Blinken, what are you doing up there? Listening? Guessing? I guess no one's coming.
You any of these men really could be Mr. Bingley for all you know. It's just you know that
Right,
everyone
I have a
doesn't
plan.
know where he is right now.
We take any one of these men and we make them look exactly like Mr. Bingley.
I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. Mr.
Maybe
Bingley is
we should-
supposed to marry Miss Bennet.
Maybe
Yeah, we should check the
find
specifics
him
of the mission.
first.
Is it the wedding needs to occur, or is it that those two people need to get married?
I checked does it say the wedding needs to occur or those two people need to get married?
Miss Jane Bennet and Mr. Bingley need to.
So we need to change his name as well.
No, we need to
It is
find
those
Mr.
specific
Bingley.
people.
Well, what does he look like?
Very
Do we
good
have
question.
pictures?
Well, from my perspective, nothing.
What does he sound like for father?
I don't think
Yeah.
it says what he sounds like.
Kindly
Oh.
gentleman. He's, very amiable. Everyone likes him. It's a bit of a soft touch, though. Very easily led.
It says here, awkward AF.
But Mr.
But adorable.
Bennett is already here.
That's the but adorable.
An awkward
he's-
AF.
He's kind of.
I am
stoic.
still in possession of my hearing, Mr. Wickham.
You're still in possession?
Possession.
Possession. Like money,
He's
darling.
possessed.
As
We need to
you
find Mr. Bingley.
shout that.
Anyway, Catherine, Kitty, we should go and start moving through the rooms and see if he simply got lost somewhere.
Did we just trigger an event there?
No, but I'm gonna make Mr. Wickham roll because you just shouted he's possessed.
He's possessed of fine character and many eligible daughters who any man in his sane mind would be head over heels to
If
marry.
they're poor.
I'm gonna make you roll a charm for that because they're not great daughters. He only has two.
Why did I even try using the charm button?
I feel like Wickham
Minus-
should have decent charm.
And
I
you
passed.
fell anyway. Wait.
No, I've
Ooh.
got charm plus 20.
Oh, right.
With a minus 10 though, that would be a fail
yeah.
still.
That's fair.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yes.
spend a point of infamy because I want to pass this. It's the only skill I have. Crit.
Ooh.
Everyone wants to marry his daughters.
A group flocks to Mr. Bennett and suddenly really wants to engage him in a conversation about pretty much anything he wants. That, amiable daughters,
Like when he can
beautiful.
Yes,
Where
yes,
are
oh,
they?
hello.
Introduce
Yes, this
them.
is a lot of people. Are any of you Mr. Bingley? Does anyone know where Mr. Bingley is?
No, Mr. Bennett. We're talking about your lovely daughters now. Is this one of your amiable, wonderful?
Kitty is one of mine, but you do know I'm somewhat distracted and distraught at the moment because it seems Mr. Bingley is missing, and I can't really put my mind to such a task of discussing my daughters till we can find him.
I couldn't possibly consider marriage or anything of that sort until Mr. Bingley was found.
Yes, of
It's
course.
in
I mean,
my
the tossing of the
contract.
bouquet cannot occur.
You should
until-
definitely
until he
all
has been
also
found.
partake of food on the buffet table while you look for him.
Oh, do be quiet. Mr. Bingley is much more important right now to me
Yes,
than
that is
people
the-
eating.
That is the thing which occupies my mind.
I don't want to kill the entire...
Yes, it's
But
not going
Chaps,
chaos. I
Let's
want to kill
find
him.
Where is Bingley? And
We
they're
must
gonna,
all find Mr. Bingley.
first one to find him.
We'll be the first one to be able to come back and speak with me about my daughters.
I will offer a reward of 1 infamy for anyone who can find Mr. Bingley.
I go looking for Mr. Bingley.
What a wonderful wedding gift! And they all run off to try and find Mr. Bingley.
When they're dispersed, they're just like, oh, I hate people.
They're looking
really?
under tables. They're looking in cupboards.
He's not going to be in the cupboard. Oh.
I mean, he might
Not
be.
all
Do you
of
know
them.
how these weddings are?
Not all of them, anyway.
Those last minute jitters. He could be on the roof.
Well, you better not have jitters. He's to marry your daughter.
Your most beautiful daughter.
I
Your
take
eldest.
offense to that. Even though you're incorporeal and above me, I flip off the GM.
I would like to
Well,
position myself.
Mr. Bennett is no longer in possession of his sight. All his daughters are equally beautiful to him.
Wait, you're saying they weren't before?
Well, I mean,
'Cause we
objectively,
may have a
maybe.
disagreement, mate. If
You might have to double check your folder for that one, Mr. Bennett. That's not what it says.
I still can't read.
I would like to position myself like in the main corridor that leads to the hall, so that everyone who's gone out, if they come back with Mr. Bingley, will have to go past me.
Right.
So you can intercept.
That
Yes.
that makes sense, to be honest. That is yeah, Wickham would take credit for other people's work.
Absolutely.
100%.
Like you're going to try and take credit for this so that you can marry a second Bennett daughter.
And also gain a point of infamy.
And also get a point of infamy.
I'm gonna sidle up to Mr. Benedict and be like, so everyone has gone to find Mr. Bingley.
Oh, good.
Do we have eyes on the bride? Because
No.
oh, sorry. Right. Maybe.
Would you say that's embarrassing?
I would say
Yeah,
Kitty
that-
needs to take some damage, 1d3.
Wait, me?
You were embarrassing.
I think Mr. Bennett was also embarrassed.
Yeah, it's the person who is embarrassing that
Okay.
takes the damage.
2.
Well,
Oh, this is brilliant.
just the axe is really stabbing into your skirts. It's
Oh, I did hide it in my bodice? Oh no.
in
I hope I
your
turned the power
rib
field off.
cage.
Put it off.
Did you say that you turned it off?
Yes.
I say, what is that vibrating below your petticoats?
Turned it off.
You're not here, Wickham, remember?
Yeah, you're
I
at
don't
the
have that
doorway.
power in this one, damn it!
You don't. Is that a use of a...
Know your place, Mr. Wickham.
Mr. Wickham disappears in a crack of...
Sorry.
If I come back,
Nice
back possessed, I'm murdering you.
Mr. Wickham goes to the warp for 5 minutes. Enjoy that. Are you hanging out with Dissonance Duck? Maybe I can't say that word. Cacophony cat.
Cacophony cat.
Cacophony cat.
That is tricky.
Is Cacophony cat a Jellicoe
Cacophony.
cat? This is a question we need to answer.
It's one of those really weird Egyptian cats that are like also
The
bald
Sphinx
and kind of
cats.
creepy.
Persian
Yeah.
cats, Sphinx cats.
Yeah.
But are they
Yeah.
Jellicle cats?
I don't know what that means.
Nobody knows what that means.
Only EE knows what that
Yeah.
means.
No, it's
Take a
it's
1d3.
cats. It's a cats reference. How could you not get a cats reference?
But even so, nobody knows
Oh no,
what
no,
it
Benson,
means.
Benson is correct, but I'm still disappointed.
Yeah, no.
Right,
No.
now with Mr.
Also, I think it's
Wickham.
Jellicle. An L on
So
the
the room is empty of all the eligible bachelors, I should say, and Mr. Wickham. The ladies of the room are just aghast at the what's been going on and how can poor Jane deal with this hurt.
Is poor Jane in the room?
Poor Jane is in the room.
Okay, cool.
She has a swarm of young ladies surrounding her, just trying to distract her from the fact that her beloved has disappeared. Maybe run away, maybe he's just lost.
Kitty, perhaps you
Yes.
should make sure that your sister isn't thinking about stopping the event from happening.
Of course, my lady.
Well, toot sweet.
Yes, yes. You,
Wait.
What?
Who are you to me?
You're
my
better.
grandmother?
I'm your better.
You're my better. Okay.
Yes.
But we're not related.
No, I have far too much money to be related. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing for you, darling. How embarrassing.
I'm very embarrassed.
Right,
He
the
doesn't have to take damage.
Yeah, he is. I was having a sip. I
Okay,
thought I
okay.
heard a roll and I thought that was it, Peachy.
Yeah.
No, who's taking damage?
no,
I
I'm
was
rolling
confused.
the macro, I'm making the
Kitty.
macro work.
Kitty,
Wait, I take damage
you were
again.
embarrassing.
Oh God, fuck.
Simply by virtue of being so poor in the presence of Catherine, you have taken embarrassment damage.
Oh god damn it!
Take more damage from embarrassment than from the greater demon who was possessing an inquisitor.
Someone gave me a power axe. There's not much I could,
It's true.
Like,
by the way-
alas, poor Kitty, this is our lot. We must suffer for being slightly less rich than the most rich people here.
But we're still rich, Father. We have lots and lots of money.
Yes, but from the perspective of the extremely rich, we're horrifically poor.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
shame.
That's
It's a shame.
extremely unfair and unfortunate.
If you all
Yes,
go
yes.
to the macro
class
bar,
system.
if you go to the macro bar, I've made a macro for you called roll. I should probably call it like roll stats because this sheet is bad. There we go.
How do I turn on macros?
It's the one with three, like dot and then a line, like
Yeah.
SOS dot line.
And then you just
burger.
click in bar, show macro quick bar, and it'll be at the bottom of your screen from then on.
And then we just put in our stats.
Awesome.
You put in your stat, you put in your mod. It'll ask you for stat and a mod.
Okay.
Ankle.
So
We'll have to make, like, if you check your skill as well, if you've got, like...
yeah.
Yeah, if you've got like 2 ticks, that's +10, and if you've got 3
Yeah.
ticks, it's +20.
Yes, now, Kitty, if you've finished embarrassing yourself, maybe myself, your father, and you should go and make sure. Maybe we can find some information of Mr. Bingley has gone.
Of course.
Yes, yes, of course.
Somebody fetch my handbag!
You had a handbag?
Oh, wait. Oh, what's my minion's name? His name is... Nathaniel!
Yes, mistress. He's been behind you the whole time.
Fetch my handbag!
We don't have those in this era, my lady, but I will bring you your coin purse.
That's what I
That's
said.
what you...
I call it... I'm trying a new thing. I'm a trendsetter, dear. How embarrassing for you. Did I just embarrass myself?
You just damaged your minion?
Yeah.
I just damaged my minion. Uh-oh.
I don't really know how to do that because you've not got a minion sheet.
Yeah,
So-
just
You can take the damage by proxy.
Okay.
You can damage the
Oh,
minion.
okay.
Minions probably
You
have
can
like
d-
5 health
think
to
he's-
10 health.
Okay.
He's a sergeant, so he probably has a
Okay.
bit more.
probably
Well, I'll
has
say
about
that he's
7.
got 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Now he's on 5.
Okay.
So, well,
That I
this
might.
is par for the course. Any servant of Catherine is going to become damaged sooner or later.
Oof. Oof.
Absolutely, sir. And you're with my wonderful Lady Catherine to order. I must go, and he's gonna leave. I guess he's gonna go look in the cupboard where you guys originated from. He's gonna be there for a little bit, trying to turn everything over in that cupboard, trying to find a handbag that does not exist.
I must
got a
go and
point.
comfort my daughter. This is a matter of great importance. I walk the wrong way and step in the gore.
Mr. Bennett!
No, this way, Father, this way.
Right, yes, this way. Start trailing the gore through the hall.
If you can hear me, you can follow my voice. We're going over here.
Excellent. Yes, I can.
Yes, over here.
Every time Kitty takes a step, there's almost a wet slap where her feet,
She's got duck feet!
because she's got duck feet,
Oh, God, okay.
floor.
Ah, yes, I can
Flap,
follow
flap,
the
flap,
sound
flap,
that you
flap,
appear to have acquired since I went blind. It's very
Her
strange.
skirts are also
Follow my
slightly red.
slappy feet, Father.
I'll follow them.
It's like, are the soles of your shoes loose? This is strange.
That is absolutely what that is. Yes.
No,
I'm
we'll-
just-
we'll-
I'm just-
Roll
It's
me
because
a
we're so poor, you
deceive.
see.
I'm just glad I'm in flats.
Roll deceive, please, Kitty.
Oh, boobies.
That's what we get for being so poor. We should have listened to Catherine and done something about it.
We should have acquired more money, indeed, Father. Yes. So
Stop being
it's-
poor.
I mean, that's what marrying Bingley is doing, right?
It is, yeah.
So it's yes, this, and then any mods.
You could have a +10.
Okay.
You're lying to your father, who probably doesn't care that much.
I got 19, like a whole of 4, 5.
Mr. Bennett,
degrees
it's
success.
just because she's
5.
wearing flats, not because anything awry has happened. that slightly odd noise that reminds you of ducks. Just, yep, definitely. Maybe she's just flat-footed. You haven't really paid much attention to how she walks before.
Yes, it's a whole new world of understanding with this whole being blind thing, which I'm really quite concerned about, I'll be honest, but we've got work to do.
There's more pressing matters, Mr. Bennett.
Yes, reputation is at stake and so on and so
Don't
forth.
embarrass me. I'm
And the wedding.
very rich.
Yes, I had actually noticed.
Oh, you had. Yes, it's an heir. Well,
You sound extremely rich.
this is what rich people mean to me.
There's a certain ring to the voice that comes with wealth, I find.
Yes, it's the edge of diamonds. Diamonds.
Yes, quite. Anyway, my daughter requires comforting.
I'm here, father.
No, my other daughter.
Of course.
Jane, is it Jane?
But maybe you shouldn't shout that.
Is Wickham back yet? Has it been 5 minutes?
It was. Yes, because I
Taking us
forgot
5
he was
minutes
in the
to
warp.
walk across the hall to
Oh, Mr.
the
Wickham.
bride.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Wickham reappears, but he is under the dessert table.
Mr. Wickham, what are you doing?
He's had a really hard time in the warp. Don't know how much he wants to talk about it.
I hope you're okay.
I grab Lady Catherine's petticoats and I just pull her in and go. Was very fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. I have a lot more money
And
than
I
you.
take Lady Catherine's whatever she is carrying that might be worth money in exchange. And
do
I'm
I
gonna
see this
walk off.
happening?
You have eye stalks that are very near to his face. I would say you see this happening.
Your place.
I don't think you can use that again so soon.
But I want to.
Okay, you try to use it on me and it doesn't work. I'm gonna take out my blade and I'm just gonna pat you with it. I'm not gonna
Mr.
stab.
Wickham, do you know who I am?
I'm gonna check my folder. Does the folder say who is assigned to each character? Okay. I'm just gonna pat Lady Catherine and be like, of course, Lady Catherine, I must have forgot my place. Pat her with the blade, and then walk away. The blade is toxic.
I was going to say the toxic blade that you hit him with because he didn't touch it. He had hold.
I mean, I tried to send him to the warp instead.
You don't need to move. You're so influential and powerful.
You know
don't
how
move.
fucking
People move
rich
from
I am?
you.
Yeah. Do you know how rich I am?
How dare he lay hands on Lady Catherine?
I know, right?
How much damage of toxic do I do?
You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Toughness test.
Toughness. Okay. So click this. The stat is that.
And it's a flat +0. You take 8 not mitigated by toughness or armor.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's, so how I imagine this happening, you're tapping the blade, but also you kind of accidentally stabbed a hive.
Oh yeah, she's still alive.
Just like the stuff leaches through the skin and.
I want you to all envision this. Lady Catherine, who is very influential, very rich, very high society, right now has a beard, right now has hives, has toxic waste and cake on her face, and eye stalks. At a wedding.
Yep.
Wow, father, the ridiculously rich can get away with basically anything.
Basically anything.
I know they can drive to Durham.
Too soon. Too soon.
Mr. Bennett, perhaps you'd like to test your eyesight.
Maybe you should take a trip to Barnard Castle.
How much HP did we start off with?
I think that
13.
13.
I face palmed, so everyone takes a d4.
Oh god, Peach is good.
Everything
I will
takes-
die.
We're all taking damage?
Yeah.
Aw.
I have named it so. This is what happens when you give me power.
We're not making it to
Oh
the
my
second
God.
part of the show. Oh god, Lady
Oh,
Catherine
no.
DeVoe's taken 11.
Oh. Oh.
Are you?
Oh.
This is the chaos embarrassing damage, by the way. I
Like-
didn't do this, you did this.
I guess I stuffed my toe on the way. I just bump into a pillar on the way to.
I bang my head on the
talking
table
to
as I get
Jane.
up.
Yep.
No, I seem to have taken.
Lady
a slight
Catherine,
detour.
I will. You licked your lips to get some cake off it. There's also toxic on it, so it just does a little bit extra damage.
And the poison and the hives. And...
Oh no, like where I've stabbed ever so slightly, that hive's open. Some of like the cake is knocked off the table as I bang my head, and it falls into the hive. The extra poison.
I like this.
What?
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Kitty fell over on foot a little bit, stubbed, you just caught a claw. Ugh.
Yeah, I have dog feet.
Mr. Bennett walked into the back of Kitty, bumped his head.
I can't die. I'm rich.
God, kill him.
Look, this is a power fantasy for me.
Oh, yeah.
Being rich.
Are you,
We're going over to my sister, and also
If we don't fucking die first.
like walking across the room almost kills Peachy.
Okay, guys, we're not allowed to make any jokes whatsoever, or we'll die from embarrassment.
it's embarrassing.
So that's to be a
though.
very serious show.
Hey, all of my jokes are
But,
never
like-
embarrassing.
But like the two attributes I have are quiet and sarcastic.
Are you talking about your character or?
I know.
Both.
I mean, there's a reason I was given this character.
I was
What was
being
the
very
reason I was
kind.
given this nightmare?
And as a whole group of men walk into the room carrying a very pale Mr. Bingley, we're gonna go for a break.
Wait, what's wrong with him? Wait,
Yeah, we are.
wait,
Oh,
is he alive?
Very pale.
I mean, he's clearly just having second thoughts and is panicked and.
We'll have to find that out after the break. It could be.
Oh, he's a vampire.
We went through this. She was supposed to tell me to sit down, and then his entire plan falls apart. It's beautiful.
Oh, also, Tash, I need to message you my plan.
Right.
Oh, dear.
We're also going to take a break,
We're gonna take a break.
But
I
we gotta
need
wait for you to
I need
finish typing first.
apparently.
I need to leave. I don't know what's happened in the
We
last
need
2
to,
hours.
I think we need another
Right.
classic Catherine song to play us out.
Welcome back.
Hello.
To Jane Austen Chaos Lost. We can stop with the metal music. The duel was over a little while ago.
I have not even been listening to. I turned it way down. I can't concentrate on that many things.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't know that. Next week is the anniversary of the Chaos Show.
Oh god. Well, good news is that next week there is no Chaos Show.
In true fashion of chaos.
In true fashion of chaos, because there's a new show
Celebration is we
launching
get a
on.
day off.
Yeah, there's a new show launching on Roll For It next week, so I'm gonna be busy with that. But also then at some point after that, we need to do the show that we were gonna do instead of Chaos, but we did Chaos instead of it. Because we hit 42 Chaos.
Well,
Yeah.
it's all still chaos. It's just.
It's Chaos and Dragons? Dungeons and Chaos? Dungeons Lost? It has to be Lost. So Dungeons Lost.
It's Lost Dungeons and Dragons chaos.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
We're doing something, and it's not today.
We're
That's
we're
all I've
lost.
got.
We're lost in dungeons fighting dragons, and it's chaos. There
Yeah,
you go.
something like that.
Chaotic dragons.
Yeah. Chaos dragons are a thing, right? No, that's in Fairy Tale. That's an anime.
Could be.
I'm gonna go get my food. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get my food. Enjoy.
I do like that there's someone in chat who has only been able to show up for a few episodes, and every single one has not been
Every
a normal
time.
episode.
I
He's like, I just want to see
know.
normal chaos.
Normal.
So welcome to Chaos.
Pushing it.
Oh, he means
I was
to-
doing
he
the
means to
intro and it was so professional.
And they had
I was
none
so
of it.
professional.
That's weird.
Now it's just broken, apparently. Broken.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, it's working now, I think.
It worked. It worked. Hello.
Yeah, it's
Chat?
working now.
Hello? Hello?
They're not saying it is yet. Oh,
It's fine
Fine,
now.
fine.
I think
Yeah, you
what's
can hear
happened
us.
is my headset temporarily flickered out of range of the hub, and so the hub tried to adjust the audio to a different device, which wasn't being recorded.
Oh.
Oh. Well, too bad. I told you the secrets of the universe.
Yeah, that was
and,
really. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that. That was-
I'm gonna put all my money into Bitcoin now.
Well,
yeah.
Tell everybody that.
Pinkies up, chat.
Hi, baby.
Anyway, what was happening?
I was doing a hello, and today we are doing this is Chaos Lost, which is a Warhammer 40k Black Crusade game, but today it's based on Pride and Prejudice, and for the first time ever in my life, I am GMing, and also there's a cat, which is not the first time in my life this has happened.
For the last time in your life, you're GMing.
For the first and last time in my life, I'm GMing because this is very stressful on my brain.
And there is no chaos next week, so I'm just saying you can harm Tash more tonight.
I assumed that everyone was going to save it up for a couple of weeks to fuck me over. But you
That
know,
makes
that's
sense.
what, this is what
Also,
I'm
last
always...
week was insane.
Gee,
Last week
Oh
was
yeah, last week.
just
I'm so glad I have a week. Like, I just have to play one character. I don't have
It's
to
actually
do a
really
chaos
tough. I'm
thing.
trying to remember what happened last week. I'm like, there was chaos.
I format my
it
brain
was-
after
Oh, there
every
was there was
game.
a Titan. We made
Battle-
you made a Titan out
and
of
it
it.
became a
Busy.
ship, a spaceship.
No.
Second,
and became the
it was-
party bus.
Oh,
It was the second war for Armageddon where all of the races showed up to do a battle royale, and Sheepy had to basically like put aside 5 minutes for you guys to actually roleplay in between him just telling you what's happening on this
Yeah.
stupid fucking planet.
like real talk, chat. You give us so much chaos that we go into the stress response mode, which actually inhibits memory like uptake. So
I
it's actually really
genuinely
hard
don't-
to remember what happens during it.
I don't know what's happened a lot of times.
As I was explaining like all of the progressive chaoses that are starting to turn up, every now and then I had to take like 3 or 4 seconds where I just like empty my mind of the stuff I just
Like,
did, so I could
nothing
take on
else.
board the
So
next
just
stuff.
pour it out and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just tip it out and just carry on.
Like, it's not gonna lie, it genuinely makes it hard to remember because your stress response kicks in and you stop formatting your memory correctly.
Volatile memory. There you go. Boom. Let's load in the new textures. Let's go.
It is a bit like that.
All right, what's happening, Tash?
oh no.
Back into the game. So, set the scene. We have our lovely Miss Jane Bennett, who is the bride in this the planned wedding, in a corner with many other young women around. Please don't drink my tea. That's from me.
Oh, I wanted that.
Many of the young women around. Mr. Bennett and Miss Kitty Bennett are trying to make their way over. They're kind of stumbling. Kitty fell over her own feet. Mr. Bennett walked into her. It was a bit of a mess. We have Mr. Wickham stood near the dessert table, which, you know, a lot of it has fallen over. Some of it fell onto Lady Catherine, who is still, I imagine, crouched or on the floor after being tapped with a toxic blade on your hive and then getting cake in the hive.
Oh God, why?
Hive cake.
Hive cake. A group of men, the eligible bachelors that were sent off to find our groom, Mr. Bingley, are returning, carrying a very pale Mr. Bingley, who isn't really saying anything. And they're going to charge up to Mr. Bennett and deposit Mr. Bingley at Mr. Bennet's feet, as Mr. Bennet, offered his daughter's hand, pretty much, or to speak to the very first gentleman who brings Mr. Bennet
He didn't say it per se.
to them. It was implied.
Exactly. That's the fun part.
Mr. Bennet, I found. They're all elbowing each
Mr.
other a
Bingley,
little bit.
is that you? Are you? Hello?
He's in a pile on the floor, but you can't see that.
Where is he? I don't hear him. Hello?
It's right there, Mr. Bennet. It's not really.
Are you pointing? I can't see.
What's the matter
Mr. Bennet,
with you?
let me help you. I get Mr. Bingley, hoist him up, and I'm just gonna put him over, like arms over his shoulders.
Oh, hello. Is that you, Bingley? What's going on, Bingley? Try and push him away.
He says nothing.
Does he just crumple?
Yep.
Oh, you seem to have had an accident.
Yeah, he's not really said anything, Mr. Bennet, for the whole time.
Is he still breathing?
Is he unconscious? Do we need the smelling salts?
I could
He
tap him with a
is-
blade.
You would have to check. To
I
see if
don't
he's
think
still
that's the
breathing.
usual way of dealing with someone unconscious.
I will flap over because my feet are still dog feet. Thank you. For the sound effects. And I will crouch
Those
down.
sound effects are not.
Look.
I will
Sure.
crouch down and listen because I don't want to take damage, so I'm cutting off EE right there. I'm gonna crouch down and listen to see if he's breathing.
Roll me a
Oh god.
Medicay.
He's dead. Rip.
I think a flat is fine. I know you're not trained in it.
I am not. It's minus 20, right? Okay.
He dead, right?
He's dead.
He's dead. Absolutely certain.
Oh,
Surely
God.
not. Let me check. I'm gonna check.
By the Emperor.
I'm bursting. No, of course he's not dead. No, everyone, he's fine.
I did not realize my Medicaid was 1.
At least I'm pretty intelligent, but I have a minus 20.
You can both check if you like.
He's dead! Oh
He's
my
dead.
god!
not
Oh my
dead,
god!
everyone.
We need to go back.
Dead.
Everything.
Oh no!
I would like to encourage the band to play louder while these idiots
Can
are
someone please check
wailing.
him? Like, who's anywhere who either has
I
a
put
good
Mr. Bing.
target
I put
or
Mr.
got
Bennett next to
100.
Mr. Bingley, and I gave him to like
What's
crouch
my
down.
Medicaid? Let's find out.
No one has good Medicare.
My
Mr. Bennett
Medicaid's
might be.
semi-decent.
Also, you have a bonus to your hearing. remember?
If I listen for a heartbeat, will that mean I get a plus 10?
No.
I have a minus 30 to it
But how do
you
you
can
have a
listen
minus
for
30?
breathing.
because I get
We
minus
will
10 to every
see how
skill.
you go,
Oh.
and you can
Okay,
have a plus 10
Mr.
if it's
Bennett will
breathing.
awkwardly kneel down and listen.
Are you trained in it?
No, but I have good intelligence, so that'll counteract it.
So plus 10, minus 20. At least you've got only a minus 10.
Yeah.
Okay, stat is 53. Mods is minus 10.
That's not too. 43 is okay.
That
Reroll.
failed.
Reroll. Use the influence points.
Oh yeah, I could do
Otherwise,
that.
I'm genuinely gonna take his body into like a lavatory and start flushing parts.
It's ridiculous. We need to get. Doesn't matter if.
Wait.
Wickham, it doesn't matter if they're dead as long as they marry. Nothing said about they had to be alive.
They have to say I do.
They have to be alive.
Yeah.
Nailed it. 5.
Hey!
Nice.
Mr.
I
Bennett,
was like, no, I don't hear anything. Wait, no, I do. Maybe.
you're aware without that's quite low as well. So you
It's a
know he's
crit.
alive.
That's great.
You don't see anything
I know.
untoward, like any wounds.
I'm aware.
You-
I think the GM needs to
My
take damage
fault,
there.
my fault. How does the GM take damage?
Just take it. As just like.
My bad. I'm sorry. Tell you what, Mr. Bennett can have a plus D3 to health.
Oh. That makes
Interesting
sense.
take.
Okay. I've only taken 1 damage, so
It's
this
a
will
shame
probably
it wasn't
repair it.
Catherine.
You can get a
but-
bonus.
Oh, well.
Shame it wasn't Catherine.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm back up to full health.
Great. You don't hear any labored breathing, any weird noises. This is really difficult because you can't.
Do I hear
see.
any breathing? It's
Yes, he is
important.
breathing.
Is
he's
it
Okay,
breathing
right.
normally.
He's alive.
It's just.
Is it crackling? Does it sound labored? Does it sound even? Does it sound deep? Does it sound
It
light?
sounds like someone unconscious would sound.
Does
because
Mr. Bennett spend a lot of time
Exactly
listening to
what-
people unconscious?
His wife swoons a lot. So I would
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
He's not faking it.
Does his wife do that a lot as well?
Yes.
There's no problem at all. This man is simply unconscious. He's probably fainted by the joy at marrying such a beautiful bride.
Of
I'm sure
course,
he'll be back on his He'll be back on his feet very soon, and we'll be able to continue with the ceremony without any more interruptions.
Everything is fine. He's not
Everything-
dead.
Fine.
Well, that's
Perhaps we
awfully
can
good to
speed
know.
up the process with some smelling salts. Let's get him up on a chair. Let's, everyone calm. All is fine, as it always is.
I'd like to get the help to put him on a chair and stuff.
Yeah.
On the chair.
I'm going
They help.
to distract everyone a little bit just by getting a guest card and getting everyone to sign the guest card.
Brilliant. Oh, not
What are
them,
you trying to do with
Wickham.
this?
I don't think they're rich enough to write. Skip them.
Good point. I'll maybe get them to, scribble something. Maybe draw a smiley face.
That would be fine, I guess. As you find this magical card that has mystically appeared, I'm going to say it used to be a cake tray, but the cake was eaten.
Done.
And they're all just writing on this cake tray. As it was Catherine who instigated it, you can have that. Catherine's just being. This is one of the least nonsensical things that she said today. Right on a cake tray.
Write it on a
Um,
cake tray, of course. Fools.
And
Tasha sent you a message.
great.
Wickham!
We'll see.
Okay. I have my my minion go and get me the stuff I need.
Okay, he's running around trying to find it. He's not very familiar with this place. He's
It's fine. I can take my
not
time.
been here before.
There's
Um,
all the time in the world.
All the time in the world.
When's the wedding?
It's supposed to be today.
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes from now. We now have the bride she's still not sure. Where did he go? Why has he gone? He's still passed out. Does he really want to be with her? Who knows?
I know.
Probably gonna have to calm her down, most likely.
I'll
Well,
calm
he
her
doesn't
down.
have a choice, does he?
I'll calm her down. She's the most beautiful
Mr.
daughter.
Bingley is still passed out in a chair. Nobody's brought him smelling salts.
Does anyone have any smelling salts?
Have you checked your coin purse?
I would like to check my handbag. By the way, this voice came from that one meme, the handbag meme. That's
I'm gonna say survival roll, please.
a survival roll. That makes
I mean,
sense.
that's the
I'll
kind of
survive
survival you
without
would
that.
have in a place like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I have, so it's minus 20. I don't have survival.
Yeah, you normally have other people carry your smelling salts. It makes sense.
Of course. So
You did ask the whole room.
You could just pay the entire room, just roll infamy or something.
Let me.
I'll roll perception. I'm good at that. Do I get bonuses?
No.
Okay, minus 20.
It's a very. Yeah. I have so many sheets that I have access to.
Woo!
Boom. Got it.
You know, you guessed that your new footman has been doing some work. He put that in there. Also, you probably have to have a word with him for going into your coin purse without telling you.
Did you go into my handbag?
He's still looking for your handbag. You have a coin purse, but not
He's
a
off in that closet we
handbag.
started in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I open the smelling salts and I wave it under Mr. Bingley's nose.
He wakes up. I didn't have anything for that. I'm
Bingley.
sorry.
It is just a mini cow. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Are we getting a wedding?
Yes,
There
wedding.
he is. See, everything's fine.
The wedding, yeah.
Are you feeling all right, Mr. Bingley?
No, not quite.
Well, perhaps you should just suck it up. Hmm? 'Cause there is a wedding.
Yes.
Yes,
To
yes, Lady Catherine.
one of my daughters, no less.
Am I richer than Bingley?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
As long as I'm the richest person in the room.
Yeah. Most likely. I can't think of.
I think she's
Mr. Bingley
richest,
is
yeah.
fine, everyone. Rejoice. More wine.
More wine.
Don't take the cake.
Don't eat the cake.
Don't
Unless
eat the
you're
cake.
poor.
Oh, don't eat the cake.
Unless they're poor.
Unless they're poor. Earlier, you
them
sent
eat
a lovely
cake. Yeah.
footman off
Yeah.
to go get some wine. He does return with one tiny bottle. You know those little taster bottles that exist nowadays? I don't know what it is. Taster bottle of very expensive wine.
Yeah.
And then some of the other footmen bring along cheap, nasty wine for the masses.
Are the footmen poor?
The common rabble who are only
Do well
slightly
for
rich.
footmen.
Are they poor enough to
comparatively,
eat the
but
food?
They wouldn't eat. They're working.
Okay.
Unless they were told to eat.
Catherine did say, and don't eat unless you're poor.
I thought it said don't eat if you are poor. No cake.
And no, I did say unless you're poor, but if they're working, are they working for me?
They're working for the wedding. Like
Who's,
they're at
who's-
your disposal because
wedding?
that you're a guest at the wedding.
Who's,
that make
who's
sense?
actually hosting it? Is it Mr. Bennett?
I see it was Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley.
Okay.
Normally it would be Mr. Bennett, but they're kind of poor. So comparatively, so
Doing
Mr. Bingley
pretty,
is
pretty well, really, honestly.
What you're talking about?
kind of poor.
There's a line in that movie. How much does Mr. Darcy earn?
£10,000.
10,000
A year, yeah.
pounds.
You're asking me a lot of questions right now. I think comparatively it's like £100,000.
No, it's a lot more than that.
Now?
It's like several,
It's-
like tens of millions. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. He's
Don't
like,
ask me to look this up because I will, and I'll
he's
get
worth, I
distracted.
think, 300 million.
I always liked him.
Rich.
My nephew.
The line I liked was when Lady Catherine goes into the Bennett household and is like, "Your garden is very small, but it's still like a massive garden,
Oh, yeah, she's pure shade
and they're in
that
a
scene.
stately home." It's like,
Yeah.
really?
She's used to,
It's like if you
lands.
can see the house from the road, there's not enough land.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. She has lessened herself by coming here. So Mr. Bingley is awake. That's great. He is gathering himself. I missed. Did you say don't eat the cake unless you're poor? Okay, so some of his bachelor friends, and you know what? Roll me an influence, please, Mrs. Lady Catherine de Bourgh.
Mr. Mrs.
Miss
Lady.
Lady.
Uh,
The beard.
I'd like
No.
another pronoun, Carol. Mr. Mrs. Lady.
oh,
You're so poor.
nah, I don't want to spend anything for me. That's
How
money. I'm not
embarrassing.
spending.
So poor.
In
Don't
that
try to get him
case,
killed.
very few people eat the cake. It's,
Okay.
I'll say, Lydia, which is Mr. Bennett's daughter.
Yes.
His sister.
Yes, eat the cake.
Wait, is
Lydia's
that
your
the one
sister.
getting
not
married
you.
or?
No, Lydia's
That's my wife.
married to Wickham.
Oh, for God's sake.
Kill her.
Lydia
Yeah,
and
okay.
Mary, which
Gonna
Lydia's
get your wife killed so you can get a new one.
Yep.
eat cake.
It's like it doesn't even make sense. It's from the same family.
Won't be poor for long.
I'm bored of this one. I want a new one.
She's a terrible wife.
In fairness, I only married her because I was paid off. If I can marry again and get paid off again.
Isn't she like 16?
15.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Oh.
Right.
Wickham.
Wickham.
We
We
are
don't see
playing
that scene,
characters,
it's
we are
fine.
not our characters.
We are not.
Classic.
Time is passed, so maybe, yeah, she's maybe not.
Classic VTM.
I have to say that.
Mr.
I have to
Bennett
say that on
and
Chaos
Kitty.
Days.
Mm.
How is your sister, daughter, sister?
Are we in the south now?
How's your daughter?
Out in
sister?
Norfolk? Oh, my daughter, sister.
They're going to be eating the cake, but it is also poison.
Who's eating the cake?
Lydia and Mary.
Not the one that's getting married.
No.
Okay, we're good.
She's
Okay.
still a little bit inconsolable right now.
Yeah, I'm off trying to console her.
I need to roll a toughness.
If you marry
So...
the person we're supposed to be getting married to, like, they have to marry specific people. Not you.
Wickham.
Yes, but also secret agents.
Yes.
Secret Agent Wickham.
You don't actually get to be married to this person.
You're not actually the character.
Yeah, when the mission is gone, we probably get teleported away again.
It's
Oh.
1d10 plus toughness bonus for the poisoning, isn't it?
What?
Yep. I'm just making shit up. It's fine.
Sure.
I assume you roll
Well, the
toughness
GM.
and then you take 1d5 damage, which is what happened to me.
I don't know the answer.
What I did
That
was
works.
rolled toughness. You made me roll toughness and then I took d5 damage if I failed.
Yeah. I'll guess I'm going to see if it works, but it probably won't.
Generic McGee.
Yeah. You know what?
Just use
Kate
the
is taking
macro.
some damage.
She dies.
Okay, well, Mary and Lydia just collapse. I'm not going to say they die because if they are similar to the other people in the party.
And are they both my daughters? Or
Yep.
Oh. Am I aware?
Well, I mean, I guess you hear someone come
I hear a
You
thump
hear
and another
two-
thump.
You hear one person collapse
Sorry,
and one
slight
coughing
segue.
and wheezing.
Slight segue. You know Casper Key have a, like, product put on your child's computer and it tells you when they search restricted topics.
Oh, Kaspersky, not Casper Key.
Yeah, Kaspersky. Like, when they search a restricted topic, it tells you they tried to search a forbidden topic.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
found a lovely one. Warning! Your child's device at 6:25 p.m. tried to search for the forbidden knowledge topic, teaching crabs how to read. Which is forbidden knowledge under your parental control settings.
That's a really weird thing to forbid your children.
Specifically. Mr. Bennett, you're...
Yes, moving on from our segue of interesting things on Twitter today.
your
like, what was
daughter
that
seemed to
thump?
have
Was that-
fainted.
Those my daughters? Wait, which ones? Hang on. How
Not-
many do?
not
5,
the ones
6?
getting
what?
married. Also, keep it in the pants next time, yes?
Which daughters?
It was not Jane. The one that isn't
Lydia.
Jane.
Mary and Lydia.
Father, it's the one that isn't getting married and also myself. We're fine. That's the other two. How many
Right.
sisters do I have?
Well, that's not terrible then. I am slightly confused and perhaps should do something about that, but it doesn't stop the wedding.
No.
Your daughter does seem a little
Oh, no.
flustered, Mr. Bennett.
And I'm gonna rock up with Catherine and Father. We may want to consider. Does anyone have a shotgun?
Yes.
I mean, I do have
Wait, you do?
a Bolter SMG.
Where did you get that from?
I pull a Bolter SMG out of my chest.
No, put it away,
Oh,
because
oh,
it's
yeah.
very visible, very visible.
Sorry,
But-
sorry.
I'm not
I'll
aware.
hide it in my ample bosom.
I was feeling something earlier and it's just all gone away.
I think that was the cake.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, all I'm saying is if things keep going badly, like they seem to be doing, we may need to force this wedding. That's all I'm saying.
A shotgun wedding.
Yes. Or
I see.
bolter wedding,
It is
maybe.
Where is the pastor?
No, I
preacher?
don't think it will come to that. I think everything will work out as intended.
What do you know? You can't see anything.
Well, I can hear and I know that.
Does everything sound good? Two of my sisters just collapsed.
Yes, no, we should probably do something about that. Are they alive?
I would love to go and. You know what? Yes, I will go and check.
Lead me to them. I'm good at
Go
this.
check.
Lead me to them.
Wait, no,
No,
they're dead!
Medicaid. I'm gonna shut my door.
They're
Lead
dead.
me to them. Take my arm. Where are they? I didn't notice where the thumps came from. It's echoing here.
I rolled really well. Yes, over here. And I check on my sisters. They're both dead.
Okay, I will check.
For that, I would like Kitty.
Wait, Kitty already rolled and failed.
Yeah, but she thinks the
I
sisters
also
are dead.
failed.
So I'm looking for the equivalent of frenzy right now.
Oh,
Figuring out how that'll
willpower
happen.
check.
You know, pull out the
Yeah.
power axe.
Willpower check to see if you lose your shit. 2 of your sisters are dead.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So,
Kitty's
I lost-
willpower is legendary.
Mhm.
Do I
That's
get
one
any
word for it.
pluses or minus? The pluses.
I
or
get
the
you.
minuses?
I think that you get a minus. To be honest, because
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
2 of your sisters are dead.
Sure, sure,
Minus
sure.
10 for each sister.
Minus 10.
Just-
I already
just-
know
just one
that
minus
yours
10?
is not great.
It's true. It's true. It isn't great. Okay. Right. Let's see if this works.
Legendarily bad willpower.
-9?
Yep,
How
I'm
high is
rolling
your
on a-
willpower?
19. But I take a minus 10 because of one of my talents, and then I took the modifier of minus 10. So I was rolling at -9
Okay.
target.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is Kitty losing her shit?
Yeah, would you like to act out this meltdown that is happening in the ballroom of the wedding, where Mr. Bingley is awake but not really with it on a chair? You have Jane still in the corner who still needs to be consoled. 2 of your sisters dead near the cake table.
Kathy?
Yeah, I think you mean Lady Catherine, yeah?
Shotgun?
What? No,
Shotgun?
no shotgun.
Well,
No
then it's power axe time.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Father, bolt gun.
No bolt guns.
Give me a gun.
What are we doing?
Someone give me a
Stop
gun.
pulling it out of my jacket.
I grab it.
Oh no.
Kitty, what are you doing?
I stand up on the table and I shoot the bolt gun in the air.
Oh, Emperor.
All right, none of you fucking move. Any of you move and I'm gonna blow your brains out. We're having a wedding.
Intimidate.
Right.
Plus 10?
I'm gonna say plus 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so straight.
She's still covered in blood from the demon possession.
That's
earlier.
true.
Oh god.
Covered in blood and cake?
blood
Strong
and
motivate.
cake. It's my shit.
Did
Blood
she
and Cake was the
ceiling?
unpublished.
Wait,
version of
blood
the
and
movie.
cake and your shit? Wow.
No, that's my shit. I'm gonna re-roll with my one infamy, one fate point.
Wait, you have 1 infamy?
I have 18 total.
More than she should have.
Hey.
done, really.
I lost some after already having a tiny amount.
Can't you just be rich, darling?
Do you want to give us some infamy?
No, God, no.
Well,
It's
then you
mine.
can't just be rich.
Well, just cheer up.
That's the poor people's fault. They should just be
It's a
rich.
close thing. Everyone does stop, but they are looking at Kitty somewhat confused that this short, kind of irritating young lady has, first of all, shot a pistol. Where's that come from? How does she know how to shoot it?
I believe it was
Also,
a
what's she
tech
gonna
nine.
do? What's this crazy lady gonna do next? And I believe you just shouted, "Let's have a shotgun wedding."
Pretty much, in effect.
Who's getting married?
We all know who's getting married.
No. You're not allowed to move.
And my hand just goes into my bodice, and I pull out a folder. And I'm like pointing my gun at everyone and making sure no one moves, and like. Who's getting married? I don't know. I don't know who the fuck these people are.
It's Mr.
Jane
Bingley
Bennett
and my
and Miss
daughter
Bingley.
Jane, your sister.
It's Jane and Mr. Bingley.
Yes.
Now who's marrying them?
Mr. Collins.
They're marrying each other!
No, who's married? No, I take a hot shot at.
Can you roll me a fucking ballistic skill, please?
Sure.
Make sure you don't accidentally kill someone, or maybe you're trying to do that and.
No, I'm not.
Comrade, a
still
little bit of
skill.
chaos to stir the wedding up, because it didn't need stirring up
Yeah, 'cause
before.
it's going
God.
so well.
I missed.
Going so well, comrade. Thanks.
You weren't trying to hit anyone, right?
No.
You hit someone.
Would you like me to choose, or would you like to choose?
It's Mr. Bingley.
Hang on.
Who was
I need to
around-
make a quick list. So whilst I'm in my brain making this quick list by writing it
Kitty,
down,
perhaps you should put the
Peachy.
gun down.
Peachy, roll a D21, please.
Yeah, who was around Mr. Wickham is the question. Were you
11.
over by the cake? Because I might
No,
have
I
shot
I left the scene about half an hour ago, and
It's gone to see Jane.
I'm
Well,
with
then-
Jane.
Oh shit! I already hope I don't shoot Jane.
I mean, he's just shooting. Didn't say where he was aiming, so it could be anywhere. You got 11.
It was a pot shot in Mr. Wickham's direction.
Yeah.
There's probably several walls in the way. Oh, 11.
Yeah.
That's-
Jane is in the room with us.
No, not anymore.
Wait, you let? Well, then how? Why are you in my scene?
That was me. That wasn't my character. That's why I changed accent.
You sounded the same.
God damn it.
Well, then I don't take a pot shot.
It's too late because it's gonna play into this chaos. So
I'll take a pot shot at Peachy instead. because he just said something that annoyed Kitty.
Who is in this
as you were
room, then?
aiming and you did fail, so you don't hit him.
No.
It
Yay!
Kills Mr. Bingley.
somehow it knocks the eyelashes off his eye stalk, which makes loads of sense
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
I mean,
You punched the highlights out of her hair.
Punch the highlights out of her hair. And I need to check for something.
Okay.
That was number 11.
Kitty, be careful!
Can I help?
Yes, please do help. That would be great.
But what's the question?
number 11, I think.
Uh,
I don't have the list. I can't interject.
oh, do you want advice on which one?
Yeah.
What god is winning?
What card is winning? Corn.
Oh, in which case,
It would be if I know the correct one, it would be. I'm up on a chair just for the record.
Right?
Mhm.
whichever of those, both of those are very.
It
Sorry,
would
teamwork.
be.
What the fuck is this chaos?
You will find out in a very short amount of time.
Okay, but I don't want to.
I'm gonna do something which will help you a little bit. How do I? Yeah. Okay. So.
Meanwhile, can I just seduce Jane in the other room to get this over and done with?
That doesn't get this over and done with. That
Right.
plan.
Jane doesn't have much money yet. She's not married yet.
Oh, I'm not marrying her.
Sure. It is going to be way minus because she's due to get married like half an hour ago.
So
Hi, Jane. Mr. Bennett shows you the
Mr.
most
Wickham?
beautiful of his daughters.
Yes, he's said that to me before.
Hopefully not in front of the rest of his daughters. I'm sure they'd be
It
jealous
took us
of
to
your...
say it to all of them in private.
Well, it's just widely accepted that I am.
the fairest flower in all of England.
My sisters are very beautiful in spirit, and
Oh, I think they die of embarrassment.
they're not here.
not in this scene.
They're
She
embarrassed 'cause
teleports
they're
out.
not here. And each in their own way are very, beautiful and kind and amiable. What can I help you with, Mr. Wickham?
I would like to help you, Miss Jane Bennett. Soon you will be married to Mr. Bingley. Although kind in spirit, he is weak of body and frail and spongy. And I would like to do my best to show you what a real man is like before you lose all sense of propriety and sensibility by marrying such...
Mr. Wickham,
that's
you
that's
are
way
a
minus.
brother in marriage.
Before
This
you
is-
lose your propriety and sensibility, we should bonk.
Yes,
That's your-
that is my argument. That's the crux of it.
it's going to be minus a lot with this.
It's fine. I have a
Um,
1 in 20 chance.
Also, I would like to just point out that we had a face bomb.
Take.
But you aren't in the
1d3 of
scene.
Damage. It is like very, 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 very improper. What you? Are
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
suggesting
improper,
here.
but it's not embarrassing.
It's not out of
Would be-
character.
It's not out of character, but it would be horrendous.
Minus 60?
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to win this roll.
Honestly, it's just gonna mean I need to get a crit success. That's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Close.
That was
Close.
close.
Can we just have like a bit of kissing?
She's predisposed to kind because that is her nature.
You
So
get
when
the
she
classic
shoots you
strong-
down,
lines on Tinder, guys. All right.
when she shoots you down, it's nice.
Yeah, you get a shoulder pad.
You know what? I'm gonna use a point of infamy.
Yeah, he's gonna try again. Oh my God. We need this wedding to happen.
Is it failing worse? It's
It's still similar. It's worth a try.
Although it's very kind to offer, and Lydia tells me wonderful things about your stamina.
Why? Why? Take damage.
He really would.
Take
He really
damage.
would.
Take damage, Dash.
Take damage.
If Jane dies. Guys, I just wanted to bonk Jane before the wedding. I
Jane
don't
dies
want her
of
to die.
Oh,
Oh no, that might...
like, 4 health.
Okay, she's got 1 HP. Like, she says that, and you
Oh,
just
no,
see her,
we-
like, contort
she's
her
got 4
arms
now.
break. And she's
Oh,
like,
no,
ah!
She's on 2 health now.
Okay.
Because we were on 5 for the sisters.
Oh, God.
This is a highly improper suggestion. You are truly my brother, and in marriage, just let's clarify. And we
I
need
get a
to...
sense that in the future that in-law will be a particularly large kink.
I am not sure about what the future holds, except my happy marriage with Mr. Bingley. I must return.
Well, I wish you much a happy marriage, but if you find yourself at a loss for what to do in these long, cold nights, then just...
Fucking Wickham.
You made me play Wickham.
Well-
I chose someone else, and you made me play Wickham.
Yeah, plot twist: when we teleported in, it was 3 inquisitor, 3 heretic agents and Mr. Wickham.
Mr. Wickham was always a heretic agent. That's what you didn't get. He's always been a heretic agent.
Yeah, he's chaotic. I must return to my betrothed, and thank you for making me see things so clearly. She's gonna
If it's
It's going to escape.
well,
Don't worry,
has
I'll
Mi-
make you see things more clearly soon.
Has Mr. Wickham been the most effective as all of us in
This
getting
has
her
helped
to
the wedding.
marry?
Yep.
This has helped it,
Yeah.
move forward.
It's okay. You can
This-
play it
I
off
gotta
as
get
your
moving
plan
here.
all
As
along.
I've got minutes.
Okay. I come out to join the main party again.
I still have the DM needing help.
Oh, what do you need?
That one.
Okay.
The chaos.
She like runs out. She's like, Mr. Bigley, I've seen what my other options are. Let's get married right now. Shotgun wedding us, please.
Shotgun wedding. Let's just.
So it's going to be Pride and Prejudice and. Do you need the stats for them?
Yeah. Just tell me which one it is, and I'm near the page. Just don't know how to pick one randomly because my brain hurts a lot.
Which page are you on?
368.
No one else looks at that.
Shh.
Nope, not them, not them. Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah. None of these, none of these, none of these, none of these, none of these.
Pride, Prejudice, and Tyranids.
Right, they're not. They're not actually in there. Oh, you know what? Like since Bentham said that, I'll
Since
get.
Frozen
Oh,
Shadow Dragon said that.
Tash, if you look on the Roll20, I've revealed a whole lot of stuff on the grids on the map where the map would be, which can help you if you like.
Right, there's a website, Tash, called 40k RPG Tools, which is really, really helpful. Because you can just look up and be like, which book is it in? And then it literally just tells you.
You tell her this now?
Yeah.
Now?
It's fine.
Sorry.
We're only 3 hours in. It's a good time to.
Well, I was
Bear
hoping we
with
didn't
me,
have to go into that.
guys. I'm sorry. This is
Kitty, can you please get off the chair?
talk
We're-
amongst yourselves
We're
as
going to have a wedding.
We're having a wedding. I'm still in frenzy, so we're having a wedding right now.
We got-
I'm
in a
crouched
minute.
down on the floor and listening, and I'm like, oh, my daughters are dead. This is a problem.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting that.
We should. I mean, it doesn't stop the wedding, so as long as we can get that done, we can leave here and
Okay,
never return.
Yes.
Did you want you wanted that one, didn't you? Because Frozen Shadow Dragon.
yeah.
So they are mostly in. Oh god. How bad do you want to make it? Do you want to make it just ridiculously bad, or a
Yep.
little bad?
Homebrew. Middle. Of
Middle.
both. No horrendous and no easy peasy. I think horrendous. Let's go horrendous.
Okay. Okay.
Katie's in a
Wait a minute!
frenzy.
I hate these people. Let's kill them.
Katie's in a frenzy and she killed a greater demon earlier, so
That is true. That is true.
I didn't mean to, in my defense.
but yeah, for being
You can describe them as they're gonna appear if you want or something. I'm trying to find where they are in this book because I know they're in
Yeah.
here.
It depends what you've gone for, but I did.
Oh, I
as
will
said,
message you. It's
there is in the room. There's been small desserts spread around. You haven't paid a lot of attention to what the wedding cake has been looked like. It's a multi-tiered affair, but it starts to wiggle and move a little bit as out of the meringue. I've decided it's covered in meringue.
Okay.
A strange creature crawls out. One at first, and then another. They. I don't know if you would know what they are. Probably, definitely not.
we could roll a Forbidden Law Xenos.
Forbidden Law Xenos.
I cannot roll that.
Not
I don't
good.
think I have. I don't have that. I don't think.
You're not there.
No.
Oh yeah, technically we can't roll it because it's Forbidden Law and you can't roll Forbidden Laws. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I wouldn't be able to tell anyway. I can't see, so.
The
You can
clacking.
hear.
They sound like.
Mark
trying to
of
get-
the
I know that noise.
Mark of the Xenos.
How goes moo?
There's some weird clicking. There's a little bit of flapping. It sounds almost a little bit like Beatles to you, Mr. Bennett. I'm going to give you that. There's a lot of it as
They hired a band, and it's the Beatles.
It's not.
I've never heard of them.
Is that a little overrated?
Wrong era. Take 1d3.
Ah,
I mean,
balls.
technically, they're from the past, so
There you go. That's pure strain.
Why is it 2 every time?
2 every time.
God,
They're very
it-
pale.
it's
They
such
have,
middle road.
You know, I'm gonna get you guys to roll perception or awareness. Perception. Yeah, awareness perception.
Alright.
Awareness perception is my favorite stat.
what are the modifiers
Sure.
like for me?
Probably.
You have a minus 10,
Dick.
don't you? But you have a plus to your audio. You're not gonna know what it is.
No, he fails instantly. He has a -10 if he has cybernetics. So unless he
Oh,
can.
you can't see it, but you can hear. In which case you can do. Yeah, perception just straight. I think because with a -10.
Yeah, do we just roll flat?
If it's straight perception, not awareness, with a -10, I roll better. than
Well,
than...
you have no context for what you're hearing.
Yeah, what's our minus again?
You're flat.
Flat. Okay.
So I'm rolling flat perception.
You're not gonna know
not,
what it is, but
Not perception awareness.
you're rolling flat perception. Yeah.
Wait, isn't
No,
on
fun.
have you returned?
Yeah, I just came back in. Well, to be fair, I
Yeah.
probably came in about like 15 minutes ago because I was out for ages.
Jane ran in.
Yeah.
Stopped immediately at the door and followed shortly by.
So the one person who succeeded has no idea what's
Yeah,
going on.
success. 17.
Okay. None of you guys noticed. You're all staring at Kitty, who's losing her shit. Kitty is so focused on the fact that she just shot someone's eyelashes off, which was amazing.
If only I
Mr.
could have seen it.
My eye stalks.
Mr. Bennett, you hear something very strange. It's definitely not a normal noise. It's nothing you've ever heard before, but it does remind you of beetles, of insipid creatures that, creepy crawlies, but it sounds way bigger than it should. As you hear lots of clacking, as
This whole change in my perception has really shifted my understanding of the world. Like, I can even hear, like, the beetles and the woodlice in the walls now. This is so strange.
Really not the time, Father.
But it seems so loud all of a sudden, as if they're right here in the room and huge.
I look around the room.
then straight away you see multiple creatures. All you know is that they are horrendous, they are pale, they have long red claws, and they are crawling out of this wedding cake. How did they all fit in the wedding cake?
Socialites.
Strippers, everyone, get your guns.
Already got one.
And I have a second one.
Why did I go for the melee weapon? This is a terrible idea.
I spin around. What do I see?
The crabs have learned to raid. Run!
You see Tyranids.
It's
Oh,
now
they
Pride
are.
and Prejudice and Gene Stealers, baby.
Let's go. I tried. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I
I
tried.
start
We must
blasting.
execute them with extreme prejudice.
They are just
Um,
climbing out of the cake. There's small ones, big ones.
It's not activated, but I reveal my power axe and I throw it at my father because I have his gun.
And I get hit by it because I'm blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I see the
Um,
power
But
axe is
it's
off.
not activated.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it flat.
It's still an axe.
I would say it's still damage. It's an axe.
Unless he catches it, which he might be able to on like a crit.
It's in a panic situation, so I'm not being like, here, catch. I'm like, oh.
You know, I'm gonna say
I'm not rolling the
you
axe
have been
damage.
rolling really well with
Okay.
hearing things.
True.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you can try to roll to hear it. You're not gonna.
What's the roll?
It is.
Oh.
A chaos roll, Frozen Shadow Dragon, because they got the Tyranids correct. They want us to do another chaos.
No, good.
I want to get
Peachy-
Pride and
Yeah,
Prejudice
things
demons.
aren't bad enough with with Tyranids turning up.
I
Yeah.
will say, Mr. Bennett, roll perception minus 40.
What do you want, a D21?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
rolled it.
Oh, okay.
There's still a chance. It's not a big chance.
Well, you have a choice now, I guess.
I'm going to take Kitty's as that was first.
No,
That
take the
is-
13. Take the 13.
No, what
Yeah.
are you? Leave me alone.
I'm re-rolling in case I can actually make this happen.
Okay.
I rolled
Okay.
an 88 with a target of 8.
Yeah.
That would have been
Very
Fitting for the
chaos.
show. Re-roll 62.
You get hit by an axe, and I will say it gives you some damage. So
You need a reroll, Tash.
Presumably there
axe
is
is-
like a damage roll for a non-powered power axe,
Yeah,
right?
an axe
Whoa.
is 1d10 plus 2.
Well, and also it was like flat. It wasn't like I threw it like a
1d10 plus 2, roll twice, take the lowest?
I would say like a flat, just like 3 or like a kind of
Plus 2? Or 1 plus 2, just take the minimum, because you're not actually trying to, it's just the base damage.
Yeah.
3?
That makes sense.
I would like everyone to roll a d100, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
am I
thanks,
taking 3
Frozen
damage
Dragon.
from the axe?
How much? What?
How much damage am I taking from the axe?
D3.
Is this Perils of the Warp again?
No, it's worse. Better, worse.
It's worse.
Worse, better.
Let's have a look. Lady
I took
Catherine.
1 damage
Oh
from
my
the
God.
axe. It just goes. The handle just goes
Ugh.
clonk against my head.
Yes.
The handle goes clunk.
Lady Catherine, you ate a lot of cake today.
Oh.
Having so much cake.
You've eaten so much cake that your
Or
flesh
do I need to
swells
roll a
into
d100?
stalks. It's kind of blubbery. You are 2 or 3 times your previous mass.
Am I rolling a d100? I missed it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone rolls d100. You
I got a
lose.
1.
Can we have Lady Catherine roll a 1d10 plus 10? I'm going to go through this one by one so I can keep hold.
17.
It's mutations, baby. So lose 17 agility.
Oh my god.
Don't dodge.
1d10
Don't dodge.
plus 2. And a plain d10, please.
4 and
So-
1.
Lose 4 agility. And also you gain 1 strength, 1 toughness. 1 toughness. You're now
So-
hulking.
What do I lose altogether?
So you gained, you lost 17 agility. You lost 4 fellowship. And
Well,
you
fellowship,
gained
okay.
1 strength.
No, toughness. You said toughness.
Yeah,
Why do I
one-
keep saying
one
that it's
toughness.
toughness? I'm sorry.
Is it strength or toughness? It's toughness,
It's
right?
toughness.
Yeah. Okay.
We've
My mistake, I'm sorry.
passed the final hour. So
Yeah.
This is where
Yeah.
all
I'm
our
like-
brains
Just
are
how it works
melted
now.
and-
I'm amazed that I can speak.
I have 7
Um,
agility now.
Kitty, ooh, this is not good for you.
Oh. Am I also blind? Is it hereditary?
You know, it's less bad than I thought.
Okay.
Kitty, she's almost lost her head with everything that's been going on. She had a
Lost her
breakdown.
head? It's not that bad? What the
where,
fuck?
where are we going with this?
Swinging the axe
It's
around and just.
descriptive. It's descriptive instead of me saying it's.
You're a
just
GM.
headless.
Everything you say is prescriptive.
Yeah, it's never in chaos. It's never descriptive.
Okay. You get headless. Okay, that's the mutation that you get. You're slow to react in combat and always count as rolling a 1 for initiative tests.
It's not like that's
However-
gonna matter.
Any attacks that hit the head count as hitting the chest location instead.
Wait,
That's
am
good.
I actually headless?
No.
It's like your
mutation.
head like melds down. You have no neck anymore. You're like just like.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's you know that
Just
weird
morph into
person
it.
in the Addams Family, which has that really tiny head.
Wait, am I a turtle duck?
Are you a turducken?
Like scuttle in. It's like a boobar. Have you ever seen a boobar? Not a boobie, because none of you
Oh,
have, let's be
God,
honest.
yeah, I have.
Oh. Oh.
I'm only
Oh.
getting
Things.
more and more attractive.
Yeah. You're a boobar now with duck feet.
God,
You're a boobar.
I'm 3
that
times
show was
the
a fever
size.
dream. That was a
You are 3
blooming...
times the size. You are hulking now.
So you're plus 10 to hit.
And
This is why you shouldn't eat so much cake at weddings.
I get
Bad for you.
Wait,
projectile attack.
You do, which for the folks out there that are not looking at the rulebook, I'm just going for rule.
It means that I can make a standard half action attack at a range of 10 meters with single shot, damage 1d10 plus 5, pen 3, spray, and smoke.
Corn is winning, so
And it's flaming then.
it's flaming.
So Mr. Wickham spits flame. Catherine de Bourgh is basically a Nurgle beast right now.
And Mr. Bennett Where is yours on
You
this
got a
freaking
one.
sheet? Yeah, it's
Please be third
Ooh.
eye.
It's not.
I now have one working eye.
No, you get the third eye, but it's still blind.
I'm now more
my
blind
God.
than before.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Lady Catherine's been talking about wine a lot today. You think that you really like wine and you're addicted to wine, okay? So you're addicted to wine now.
I want to just point out that
I'm
we
like,
have
my daughters
Nurgle
are
Catherine
dead, this wedding's
DeBerg,
falling apart, one of my other daughters
Corn
is
Mr.
firing
Wickham,
shotguns at people, and there's maybe monsters. I need a drink.
Slaneshi Mr. Bennett, and Kitty Bennett is mutating all over the place. Definitely Zeech. It all works.
Bird.
Kitty's
alcohol.
holding the room
Works.
hostage with a gun. I think it might be Corn.
No, she's mutating all over the place.
No.
Definitely Zeech.
Don't worry, Dad. I have a plan.
Quack.
As
I'm just like,
yeah,
okay, you do that. I'm gonna down.
You're
this
standing
bottle
on
of
the
wine.
chair, and I'm taller than you now.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can shoot that thing, dear.
there's been so many times where Lady Catherine has told me to wind my neck, and I finally did.
Bentham, by the way, your addiction is until you feed your addiction during an encounter, you take -10 on all rolls.
Oh,
It does
well,
say
I'm
it
already
can be
drinking
switched.
wine.
Yeah.
It's
You
happening
did
right
say
now.
so.
I've taken it off the buffet table, and I'm
Just-
drinking it now.
Be aware.
At least you weren't addicted to cake. That
Make
could've
sure
been
he's
Yeah.
only got the
handy.
cheap wine, won't you?
Yes,
Could
Miss. Are we allowed to
someone-
move, Lady Catherine?
The Jesus is just eating
no
them while
one's
they're like,
allowed to
can we
move."
move? Ah!
Wait. There's Tyranids. Kitty has been distracted and is firing at them, but initiative 1, so fuck it.
So
I'm
she's
lost.
going, no.
Oh, it's like, yeah. Perfect.
Yes, everyone can move. It's fine.
My intention is to fire at the.
Yeah, she
Oh,
will
so-
roll initiative.
So Bentham, you have to take.
He's got us flat one all the time.
Okay, we
Roll
should all roll
one.
initiative except for you.
Wait,
Yeah,
do I
everyone-
roll? Do I roll a flat 1 with my initiative?
Yeah, it's
bonus?
1 plus your initiative bonus because you roll a 1, but
I
you
roll a
still
6
roll.
Then.
What are we saying? I have to take something?
You have my axe,
Oh, right.
and I have your
I-
gun.
And my
Plus
bow.
0 now.
And my-
Feel around on the floor till I find the axe that hit me in the head earlier, and I pick it up.
Yeah.
13.
So I just have to pull up your gun.
My initiative is 4.
I have to write down the order so I feel better. Like I feel like I
I
have some structure then. I
Now
don't.
have a projectile attack.
Structure in chaos.
Mr. Bennett, are you rolling initiative?
I should probably do that, yeah.
Oh wait, it's not a bolt gun; it's a plasma shredder. Didn't know that.
That's what I've got.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, where the hell's the bolt gun?
Top.
Yep. Sorry. I
Oh,
said-
11. I did well. Quite a lot of good it
We'll
does.
have
I
to
can't
point you in
see.
the direction.
Also,
It's
this
like, point me
combat
at the enemy,
music.
I will swing the axe repeatedly.
His
Can we have
combat
some
music.
combat music, EE? This
At least it's
this is
not-
Yeah,
chill.
yeah,
This is the
okay.
combat
Chaos.
music.
Funnily enough, there's no
The-
Regency combat
The
music.
Tyranids have
Still
stopped
no.
to sip tea.
What we really need now is the chaos social combat, so we can engage the Tyranids.
I want to say, Tyrannid, you are overly looking poor today. You look like you haven't even showered in a month. What does your footman do?
This is so
small
uncouth
garden
barging
you
in
have.
here without so much as a hello.
Sadly, we don't have that chaos, so you're just gonna have to actually fight them and maybe
Yeah.
not die. We'll see.
They have,
Oh, I need to.
yeah, I'm just looking. They
I haven't
must
even
have a thing.
prepared this.
Their agility is
That's
good.
how this show works.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's also how this show works.
I just would like to say that their talents and traits: ambidextrous, fearless, hard target, leap up, lightning attack, lightning reflexes, step aside, swift attack, dart sight, fear 2, improved natural weapons, multiple arms, natural armor, unnatural agility, unnatural speed, unnatural strength, unnatural toughness.
Did you give us Gene Stealers?
Pure strain.
I don't know. I don't have any. I'm just.
That was a large
Googling it.
cake.
It was,
No.
yeah. Well, I did say it was odd. I'm pretending that there's a hole in the warp in the cake, okay?
I was just
Oh.
assuming that the cake is just on a big table, and if you actually look under the table, the hole just goes straight down into the floor. Like, where does this go?
That makes more sense than what I was doing.
Oh,
To be
also,
honest.
I don't want to admit it, but we all have to make fear checks at a -20.
I still haven't even got this sheet up, so I'm just gonna roll my demon friend that I had.
Their initiative is 1d10 plus 8.
Oh, Jesus, wept.
Yeah. I sent it to you in Discord.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see it. I don't have that.
In PMs.
How do
No,
I
I
do
don't
a
have that.
fear test?
I don't have anything.
Willpower minus 20. I sent it to you again.
It worked that time. Weird.
Huh.
Okie dokie. Great.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's a good point. It doesn't matter.
I pass willpower.
I was
Can't
That's
can't
good,
see them.
you're
They
not
don't scare me.
blind.
I
Yeah.
failed.
you can probably re-roll. I don't
Um,
think you've used any fate points. PG.
How many do I have? I thought I have to spend infamy to do that.
No.
You have
it's,
fate points equal to your big infamy number at the beginning, so 4.
Oh, okay. I'll re-roll them.
I'm gonna roll mine.
Okay, I will be at the point stay in just a jiffy.
I'm going to look for the fear table.
I'm stood there like,
Thank
what's everyone so
you.
scared about? I'm sure these things can't look that horrifying. Let's deal with them.
You can hear them.
They sound horrifying, but not horrifying enough.
Yep. You just don't. You don't know. You don't get that awful perception of it. Okay.
Okay, so everyone who fails has to roll a d100 plus 10 for each degree of failure.
Okay.
So I failed by 2. So plus 20.
So 9.
I'm gonna have to re-roll that. Okay, 49. I'm reading with
Wow,
shock. I
PC.
back away. I cannot willingly approach the object of my fear, but may otherwise act normally with minus 10 penalty for the rest of the encounter. So I just can't get closer and have minus 10. Oh,
Okay,
Kitty.
You're not a melee character.
131.
Oh,
Great.
Kitty. Do you want to re-roll that?
I cannot.
The character laughs hysterically and attacks anything near her in a manic frenzy, firing wildly or using any weapon she has at hand.
I think
It
this
lasts-
makes sense.
Kitty is just Kitty.
It lasts until the character snaps out of it or is knocked unconscious. At the beginning of each of your
These
turns,
things
you may
right
make a
now
willpower check.
are various family members of Kitty, but most of them are on the floor.
I'm glad
Yep.
that I'm at the other end of the room, having only just walked back in. This is
She
good
was
for
already
me.
freaking out. She's scared of spiders. This is just too much for Kitty to handle. This is a mess. Why are you even at this wedding?
Didn't even want to come in the first place.
You know, it might be safe for me just to faint dead away, which is my first roll. God.
Run away.
My first fear check was I faint. And I was like, I'm going to re-roll that. I shouldn't have. Should have kept it.
Too bad. You would have lost some flex
Hey.
there if you'd have fainted.
I mean, I'm fine because I'm far better than this creature.
So who's up
Lady
first?
Catherine has seen some shit.
Yeah, who got the highest initiative?
They did.
It was
Oh.
the Tyranids.
No, they beat me by 1.
Yeah, Tyrannid, Wickham, Mr. Bennett, Lady Catherine, and Kitty. She's just doing what Kitty's doing.
Fine.
freaking out at the end. Okay, so we are going to have the Tyranids. They're just spewing out. They're attacking wedding guests. They're just coming straight at you, and they are going to try and attack. Who was probably closest?
I'm on the chair. No, I'm on the table.
I'm gonna see who is closest out of these NPCs. Well,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
While that's happening, can I
Oh,
say
well-
something to Miss Catherine de Bourgh?
yeah.
Lady?
Lady.
It's lady,
Lady
not
Catherine.
miss.
Lady
How
Catherine!
embarrassing
Lady
for you,
Catherine!
Wickham! How embarrassing!
Lady Catherine, I'll give you a point of infamy if you'll do me a favor.
It depends. Are you not embarrassed?
No, could you tell me I'm not in
He
this
has no
scene?
shame.
Can I? What?
Tell me I'm not in this scene.
Did you call me Miss?
No, I called
Miss
you Lady.
Catherine?
Lady Catherine
know
de
your
Bourgh.
place. Know your place.
Bye, Mr. Wickham.
So you're going off to the war?
I'm going away for 5 minutes, baby. I'm Mr. Wickham.
That is some meta level shit. Let me tell you, chat.
I cannot believe he just called me Miss. I'm a lady. Can't you tell by my beard?
I can't actually. I can't see.
That was dirty. That was bad.
I'm sure it's
I mean,
glorious
it's-
and very eccentric.
It's not gonna make that much difference. We're all gonna die to Tyranids.
I
and
couldn't
he's
get any
gonna come
closer,
back.
and the only ranged weapon I have is a spray weapon with a range of 10 meters, and I was at the other end of the room.
Well, the first
Dean
person
Steelers
that the
tends to get
Tyranids-
closer with time, I find.
Yep. The first person that they attack is our dear beloved Jane.
No.
Who
No.
Oh, crap. No, wait.
I rolled
Let the dice fall where they may. We've got 35 minutes. We've got to finish this. Let's do it.
You know, she's not gonna win.
Tried
She's
so
not gonna
hard to get the
dodge.
marriage happened. before.
You're trying so hard. You know, maybe somebody else can marry Mr. Bingley. Or maybe they'll just both die.
Maybe
we'll find
someone
out.
can parry for her.
Um,
You can parry for someone else who's next to you.
My brain is like actually broken. I don't have the macro either.
Oh, you should turn the macro on.
I did turn
The
it on.
food.
Did you turn your bar on at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, you got to show macro bar and turn on the thing because, of course.
You have to put it in the bar and show the bar that it's been put into.
Yep. Click in bar and then click show quick macro bar.
In bar. And oh yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Got it. It didn't appear last time. Stat input, we're gonna go with
Are they lightning attacking or single attacking? Because they have everything.
lightning attacking.
In which case they get a -10. But they hit for each degree of success, and their weapon skill is 65.
Yep.
Oh no.
They miss!
She
No
flails onto the floor, and the claws just swoop where she previously was as she swoons and
she
she's now under a
tactically
table.
swooned?
She tactically
Tactical
swoons.
swoon, that's her new
This game.
ability.
That works out great for her. They're not going to stop. They're not so focused on individual people. It's just death and destruction. They're going to carry on. The next person is probably Kitty in the middle of the room, I'm afraid to say, as you were heading towards Jane. And
I'm ready for death and killing.
oh,
That's
they didn't
good.
attack, so it's Wickham's off in the void, in the warp. It's Mr. Bennett's turn. You were pretty close to Kitty. You can hear it getting much closer. There's clattering and sort of sounds like screams from the other party guests.
Can I stumble over to the nearest clacking sound?
It's not subtle. Yeah.
Okay, and then
I'll
I will
give you that.
blindly swing with the axe where I think it is.
I'm going to give you... okay, so do a weapon skill with -20.
Oh dear.
That's
It's
Generous.
generous shooting.
He's
I mean,
got an
if it was
axe,
any
he's
less
not
generous,
flailing.
I
charge
wouldn't
it.
be able
Bentham,
to.
charge it. You'll get a
How do-
+20 to counteract the -20.
What does
Oh,
that
just
mean?
do what
Oh, you
you're
mean
gonna do.
right? Okay, I run quick.
Stumbling is kind
I
of a charging.
yeah, I go over but faster this time and swing at it.
-20, +20. Maybe you'll hit
I'm also
something.
going to make you roll something else because of that, so I hope you're happy. You're also going to have to roll...
I failed.
Oh my god, is your weapon skill that low?
Yep,
it's
my
really
ballistic
bad.
skill is also that low.
This is why
I can
I'm-
see when
I'm
you said that I had the best
I'm an
stats
old
for that.
semi-rich guy who lives in a stately home and reads books.
I
Probably
would
owns a
like
shotgun.
you to roll acrobatics, please,
Oh god.
because
Can't
otherwise
really-
you're going to fall straight over the top of this Tyrannid.
Any modifiers on this one?
We can't see, but you know the floor is down, so
That's very fair.
your normal -10 to visual.
Oh, if it includes the -10, my target is -5.
Ooh. You're joining the
There it
minus
goes.
club.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
14 would have been good if I wasn't that
Yeah.
bad.
You don't die, but you do trip over the Tyrannid straight.
Is he
Yeah.
prone?
He's collapsed on the floor.
That's
yeah,
a
you
plus
face
20 to
planted
hit
the
him
floor.
in melee.
splayed on the floor, holding the axe. I'm like,
How
did I
I
get
imagine
him?
this is you were charging towards the Tyrannid. The Tyrannid was kind of charging towards you, but you just tripped straight over the top. So now
Did I get him?
technically
Is he bleeding?
behind-
Did I do it?
Wait,
behind
so
the
what happens
Tyrannid.
is the Tyrannid charges Jane, but Jane falls over, and the Tyrannid, like, misses. Then he runs at the Tyrannid, falls over the Tyrannid, and is now... This is a weird car crash scene.
Yeah, this Gene Stealer is just collecting unconscious Bennetts. Like, they could get 4 if they go over to the other ones.
Could do.
I'm not unconscious, but
It is
floor-based
Mr. Bennett. You are
Bennetts.
now just laid on the floor. I'm not going to make you take damage from your own axe.
Did
You didn't
I
feel that
did I
badly.
get it? Did I get him? Did I get him good?
There's like a hissing and clacking
You're
right on
great,
top of you.
sweetie.
It's been a while since my dueling days. I don't think I had dueling days.
Wish you could see.
So do I. So do I.
Next is Lady Catherine.
Okay, I'm hulking, right?
Yeah.
I would like
really
to
fat
pick
now.
up Jane. No, not Jane.
Me,
the
Jane,
Bingley.
you Tarzan.
Are you gonna King Kong her? Just go to the top of the building.
Climb to the top of the cake.
I would like to gather both Bingley and Jane.
Well, Bingley and Jane are not near each other, so you can have Bingley because you're near that, but
Okay,
you are
I'll grab
not near
Bingley
Jane.
and I will start moving towards Jane and screaming out, Chaplain!
Give me strength, please.
Mm. Going any bonus for being hulking?
Hulking is just a to hit modifier.
Yeah, you rolled 1 on your.
Oh, I have to do the thing. Sorry.
Oh!
Damn.
You know, Mr. Bingley is kind of weedy. So you just lift him up, fireman,
By his britches.
lift him on the shoulder, and you are heading over to Jane.
This
Um,
hulking mass of cake-eating Lady Catherine just...
Every step, oh, this,
If
What
we
have
get
we
Mirror
done to
again-
Pride and Prejudice?
We've made it awesome, Bentham. That's what we've done. To
We've
Pride
made
and
it
already
Pride and
good.
Prejudice and Tyrannids.
40k.
so I think that a pickup and a move, those are both of his actions for the
Like an
turn.
action would be pick up, the move would be probably fine
So
with that strength.
It is now Kitty's turn.
Okay, so I have a proposal.
And Mr. Wickham's back.
No!
Here in the doorway.
So I have a proposal. I roll a d3. 1 is player. 2 is guest.
3 is
3
Tyrannid.
Tyrannid.
Okay.
And I'm firing
Absolutely.
on full auto, so there's going to be 3 shots.
Okay.
You can spread your shots around, so maybe each shot should go to a different target.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah.
So, Tyrannids,
Tyrannid.
guest,
Guest.
Tyrannid.
Hey!
Hey,
Let's see if you
nice.
actually hit.
Yes, yes.
Tyrannids
So,
are not hulking?
It depends which Tyrannids they are, but
Pure strain, I don't think they're hulking.
Too many tabs for this.
They are not hulking.
No.
You get plus 10 for a single attack.
I'm doing full auto.
Oh, yeah, minus 10. Short range, probably. Is it short range?
Yeah.
It's an enclosed ballroom, so
Might be point blank if it's next to you.
Yeah.
the Tyrannid was running towards Kitty.
Plus 30
Pro-
minus 10,
point.
plus 20 overall.
Plus 20.
Plus
okay.
20.
Oh,
And, oh,
Right.
say, half action aim.
I'm not aiming.
Minus 20 overall.
Kitty's headless and lost her shit.
Wait, minus 20 or plus 20?
Plus 20. Sorry.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna roll a D10, and if it is 2 or less, it's an important NPC that you've just shot.
Okay.
Ha!
You just shot Jane. Congratulations.
Roll
I'm
damage.
Oh, no, I don't. I've got Bingley.
You've got Bingley.
So roll damage.
Yep.
Yes, you're gonna have to roll the damage for 2 for the Tyrannid.
No, he doesn't hit anything.
Oh,
I
he
missed. I missed the Tyrannids. I'm assuming that because the Tyrannids are the only things I'd want to hit, they're things that I roll to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't notice
Yeah.
that Jane is on the ground near the cake
14.
table.
With pen of say 4.
Jane is like riddled. She's like Swiss cheese right now.
Do I go into more of a frenzy?
It's like the end of Django Unchained.
Yeah. I'll be
roll-
honest. It's brutal because this is point blank with a bolt or SMG. Each of the bolt rounds explodes inside her.
You messed some shit up.
Yeah.
Hey,
This isn't going well. This is
No.
you guys.
I think it's going well.
I had 19 willpower and I had to roll on a minus 20. And then
Yeah.
you made me roll. I got like plus 70 on my panic roll. It's a surprise I'm still alive.
I will say roll another willpower, and if you fail, we have to look at the fear table.
Okay.
I mean, he's already on the fear table.
I know, but like,
Oh,
He's
no!
just
At
blowing
the
up
beginning
his
of his turn,
sister.
he can snap out of it. That's the thing. You can make a willpower check at the beginning of every of your turns to snap out of it.
Okay. Nope.
4 is a
Minus
it's crit. 4 is a
really
success.
good,
It's a
though.
success. It's actually a crit.
okay,
We rolled 4,
you don't freak out any more than you've already
my
been
God.
freaked out.
and you're no longer frenzying. You angry, maybe.
Yeah,
Ah, now I've killed my sister. I feel much better.
I can become the pretty one of this.
I-
The rage began with 2 dead sisters and it ended with another one.
I'm really upset that I took duck feet and not peacock tail.
Oh my god.
Next is our lovely Tyrannid. The Tyrannid is definitely running towards Kitty. This bitch just shot at me. It's time to go.
But I missed.
You realize I could have sent the Tyrannid to the warp, but I sent you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look, for my
and-
character, I am a terrible person. It made sense.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Technically, you should take a reasonable amount of corruption as well, but
That said,
We'll
we
deal with that
have got
later.
on the mini chaos to get corruption and insanity, and if we hit 10, things do happen. But we've been lucky so far.
I don't know what you guys are on.
Yeah, we've been so fucking lucky so
So
far.
lucky.
Everything's gone
So
so
lucky.
well.
Yeah.
Look,
Look, we have to marry Jane and Mr. Bingley. We can still
It's
win
dead.
half the mission. We can still win half the mission. Mr.
Wait, no,
Bingley gets
they,
married.
No, they have to marry each
None of that
other.
works.
It's close enough. Marry one of them to someone else. You,
Technically,
you're Bennett. You're
there are
Bennett.
other Bennett.
Yeah.
There are other Bennett
You're Bennett.
daughters. There's like a lot of them.
On
A lot of them knocking
Tash,
about.
in the folder, does it just say Miss Bennett and Mr. Bingley
Jane
have to
Bennett.
get married? It
So it's
does
close
say
enough.
Jane.
It's close enough. It's not the full objective, but it's like close.
I mean, when your souffle collapses, you turn it into a. I don't know what you turn it.
A meringue?
That-
A moose.
A trifle?
A cake.
Never
That
had
smells
a
of
souffle.
almonds.
A mess.
An eaten mess. Wait, that's what we've got in gut.
I mean, the Tyrannids are covered in meringue, so if you want to throw some berries on them, you're sorted.
Wait, they're covered in meringue? That's
They
toxic.
climb out of meringue cake.
They're immune to poison as well.
So the Tyrannid is going to attack Kitty, which is a 65, but it's going very fast, so that'll be a minus
Bring it,
20.
motherfucker! I've killed the most people here.
Yeah, Kitty's a badass. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
I learned to dodge when I was doing the slalom back in.
Oh, the target should be 55, but even then, it's still amazing.
Even then, it's still
Yeah.
very bad. This Tyrannid, it really should wipe the meringue out of his eyes, to be
That's
honest.
why. It's like all the... Oh,
Like-
has it got the bride and groom on its head? Like it climbed out and they're stuck on the head.
It's kind of stinging its eyes a little bit. It doesn't do any damage, but it's very irritating.
They're
I
the
mean, that is
ultimate
just-
weapon
Very
against
irritating.
Tyranids.
Okay, my go.
So that is Mr. Wickham's turn. Come up. What's Mr. Wickham gonna do?
I can't get closer to it. So I'm going to edge around. Is the priest in here?
Wait, can you shake it off?
I can't. Not on my one.
Oh, you can't roll on your one? Alright.
No, I can't choose to get closer to it. Is the priest in the room?
Let's see. Yes, he is like near. He's hiding under the table where Jane is now dead.
So he's near the Gene Stealer.
I mean, there's gene stealers throughout the room, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shout to him, and I, what's the priest's name? Do we know?
Mr. Collins?
Mr. Collins.
Mr. Collins, okay. Mr. Collins, you are such a fine and upstanding priest. I'm sure that since God Almighty himself wants to marry these two people, and one of them is now dead and you cannot marry a corpse, that marrying Mr. Bingley to Miss Kitty Bennet will be good enough in the eyes of the Lords of Kiss. So, because you are such a brave, young, noble sir, I believe so heartily in you, would you most ardently marry these two in their infatuated perfection quickly before they get murdered?
Can I interfere with him trying to do that?
I'm gonna make him roll very difficultly.
I can't
anyway.
do anything else. I'm gonna try it. This is as close as we can get.
Throughout that, I'm like, straight away, it's gonna be a difficult roll. I just need to quite decide what it's going to be on.
I'll put it
I'm
this
like,
way: the stats and
deceive
skills you've
or-
given us, a difficult roll is always a crit success 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna say charm, but it is minus 30.
Okay, that's actually not a crit success 5.
He does have a bit of an ego, but also there's gene stealers. And if that seems too easy, please do tell me, because I'm new. Why is it so big?
Nope.
It doesn't matter because EE crit failed.
Yep.
Mr. Collins he thinks Mr. Wickham's a bit of a shitbag. So anything he says.
How could you think that?
Even Mr. Collins thinks the
Even
Wickham's
Mr.
a shit man.
Collins.
Oh.
Sir, what?
Question?
She's dead.
There's
Question?
something we need to consider, which I totally forgot till just now. I shot Jane, right?
Yeah.
Is there anyone near Jane?
There were
The
women,
Gene
but
Stealer
they were all
and-
running around.
Bentham?
Because... Oh, no, you're fine. Sorry. The gun I was looking at before had blast 5 on it, and I was
Right.
like, oh,
Everyone
crap,
would be
wait.
dead, including you, because you're within
Yeah.
point blank.
Yeah. Mr. Wickham, this is outrageous. I won't stand for it, and also, please, just stop talking to me forever.
Can I
Stop
shoot
the
him?
time.
Can I shoot him?
You can shoot me if you want.
Sure.
This dude's no Barbosa.
Probably make everyone like you a
More
little
like
bit more, to be honest.
guidelines.
Can I parry for Mr. Collins?
You can't parry a ranged
Pretty
attack.
hard to parry bullets, to be honest.
There used to be a
Yeah,
skill
Wait.
for that, then they removed
Wait,
it.
what
Oh,
gun
did
are
they?
you, what gun are you... Oh god, you've already done it. What gun are you using?
It's a las pistol.
Oh, okay, so it's not the exploding...
Oh no, no.
Okay,
That's range
good.
10. I assume I'm not within range 10 of him because I'm at the far back of the room and I can't get
Wait.
closer.
Why
have
are
a-
you sabotaging our mission?
It is the priest.
Yeah, but how many priests are here? One? We need this priest.
And the priest said he wouldn't do it, so...
Technically, the priest doesn't need to marry
I think, in a weird way, roll a d5 to gain some fellowship, but also roll corruption a d10.
9.
Take 9 corruption.
Oof.
I'm now at 12 corruption. And I now at fellowship 48.
Good job. Good.
That worked out great for you.
Worth it.
Oh wait, no. That was my that is the right one. Okay, yeah.
So do we have to talk about the corruption thing that you now get?
I'm gonna look it up now. I don't want to delay
You
the
look
party.
that
Yeah.
you do that. Mr. Collins, there's so much death here. Is there even any point? Is it going to be a wedding? We don't know. Who wants to get married? Nobody. There's death all the time. Also, there's no cake. So,
This is all worth.
Mr. Bennett, you hear the gargling cries of Mr. Collins as he breathes his last. It's kind of good for you. You know, your family is doing better because, you know, now if you die, they get all the fortune because Mr. Collins is dead. So.
Oh yeah, I'm like, that's the unmistakable sound of
Money.
my relative of some description,
Of
Mr.
money.
Collins dying. Excellent.
Excellent for you. What would you like to do? You're still flat on your face on the floor.
I'm gonna. Where's the Tyrannid that I failed to?
It ran past you and tried to attack Kitty, so it is
Okay.
behind you.
I'm able to get up and charge at it again.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying, you know.
Um,
It's like, unhand my daughters, you
you
beast.
don't have charge. So
Wait, did Bentham just pull out a fucking axe?
Yeah, I have an axe.
Oh, I'm glad I gave you an axe.
you don't have charge. So I don't. really know
Honestly,
how
yeah,
to-
getting up, you probably wouldn't be able to make a charge.
It's a half action to get up. Charge is a full action. You can make an attack as a half action.
I
in
can't
the right
charge, or can I?
direction.
No.
Can I?
You can
Right.
walk.
I go up to it and take a swing.
Single attack plus 10, but you've still got, is it minus 30?
Yeah.
Minus 20 in total. Also, hitting 10 corruption, I have to roll for a gift of the gods. So I rolled, and I can alter it by my infamy bonus. I am now fearless.
Oh.
I have infernal will. I was like, which one of these can actually let me do anything now? Infernal will, there we go.
So,
Infernal will.
I missed. I'm just like, get down, hand my daughters. Where are you? This is too echoey in here.
There's too many around. There's so
I'm
many
not a
screams
bat.
of
I
death.
can't use echolocation.
There's so many screams of death. What could happen? It is Lady Catherine's turn as you see Mr. Bennett almost spinning in circles, flinging an axe. Also, he's aiming at sort of shoulder height. Most of the Tyranids are growing sort of waist below height.
Mr. Bennett, since you are quite rich now, well done!
Oh yes, thank you very much.
Well done, sir! So I'm gonna pick up the dead, lifeless body of Jane.
Okay.
Is there a captain in the room for this wedding?
Oh!
Google real quick if Wickham.
Mr. Wickham, he gets promoted to captain. They buy him a commission, right? He gets promoted to captain for it because he was a lieutenant
Just
before.
Googling that to try and remember.
Wickham, Pride, and Prejudice. Captain. Because he gets promoted, he was originally a lieutenant. I don't
Chat,
remember what he
who's,
gets promoted to, but I know he gets promoted from lieutenant.
Let's roll for it.
You mean lieutenant?
Lieutenant, sorry, yeah.
Right, tenant.
Take damage.
Yeah, you should take damage.
The Tyranids take 2 damage.
Great, they're now 18 wounds.
Well, I mean, at least it's not a bloodthirster, because
Wait, so if they buy him a captaincy, can I spend some infamy and buy?
kind
buy
of
Wickham.
be on the high seas, I think. And on
No,
the
no, 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 you
ship.
you can... maybe.
He was an ensign.
Only an ensign.
So no, you can't. And that would take time. You can't just buy a commission like right now in the middle of a Tyranid
Okay,
fight.
well, is there a captain?
You
in the
can
room?
try and play it off if you wanted to, but it's going to be difficult. And also, there's a Tyranid problem right now. So
I don't care about Tyranids. We got to get a marriage done. And my problem right now is I have to weekend at Bernie's this fucking lifeless corpse of Jane. I'm looking for a captain. I'm looking for a captain.
I'm pretty sure the bigger problem is the I do that she can't do.
roll.
Just, yeah, just move
Do you
the
know?
jaw
Do you
and
know
just
how
say,
rich I am? Do you know how rich I
No,
am?
we can
Yeah,
still
it'll
do
just
it.
Be eccentric. We'll be
Roll
fine.
awareness.
We get her possessed by a demon, and the demon says I do.
In 10 minutes, you've got roll.
Quick, summon a demon.
an
We had a
awareness.
demon before.
Yeah, but we didn't mean to, and he wanted to kill us.
You do see
That's minus 20. Let's put it in.
minus
success.
20. Even so, you still win. Yeah. On behind the sofa.
Yeah, I'm running. Like, I dive over the sofa and I find the captain. Right. Okay. Mr. Bennett. There. Jane.
Huh?
And it is Kitty's turn.
You realize that's not gonna work, right?
Well, you fucking don't. It's gonna work. Do you know how rich I am?
So,
So,
so I am going to. The fog has cleared, the rage has subsided, and we need to get this wedding done. And Gene Steelers.
You're the closest Bennett we've got.
you're the closest Bennett. Like the only Bennett. They're all fucking dead.
Elizabeth Bennett is still alive. Mr. Bennett is still alive. Mrs. Bennett might be.
How many Bennett daughters are there? Is it 5 or 6?
You're asking me a lot of questions. This
Five, I
time
want to
of
say.
night.
Elizabeth, Lydia, Jane, Kitty, and there's another one who's really quiet.
Mary.
Mary.
So I'm going to
5.
do.
Brain's like, is there several more?
I'm going to do the only thing that is left in our arsenal. The only option we have left. I'm going to throw my gun to my father, which also smacks him in the head.
It also smacks him in the head. Roll a strength
So that's the gun that I
test,
originally
Kitty,
gave
please.
you, right?
I don't wanna.
Bonk.
That's tough.
The water.
That's tough.
One, like not even 0 degrees of success.
You throw it with
It
the right
doesn't
amount of
hurt
force.
him.
Yay! Does he catch it though?
No.
Oh.
No, he blinds.
He's
He
blind.
could make a crit success.
Just pull out a fucking flintlock pistol. What the?
And I'm
Yeah,
going to draw one of my blades. I'm gonna open up my palms, go down on my knees, and I'm going to pray to Dissonance.
Okay, make your speech to distance, right?
That's bold. You go with that.
But I'm also going to pray to all of the Chaos Gods because I don't know which one's going to help me, and we need some help right now.
I feel that praying to dissonance means you talk directly into the camera, right?
Almighty gods of chaos. And I'm dropping my girly accent and everything because I'm...
It's in your head, right? Yeah, this is praying, right? Yeah?
No, I'm saying it out loud.
Okay. Oh.
Almighty gods of chaos, we have done our best, we have done our utmost to bend to your will and to enact your wants, your needs, and your swings. Please, we have almost reached the end goal. We've almost reached your holy, unholy will. Assist us, give us one final push, and we will make it
Wombat
happen.
just gave you an exotic of your choice.
An exotic wish?
It's an exotic from the table of...
The wishes?
It could be an
Wish
item,
table.
an upgrade, a minion, a weapon, an armor.
Item.
Okay, let's find out. I have no idea what this is. Let me just check for you real quick.
Okay. I went item because there are some things that could help with this, like vaguely. So I was like,
I mean, a sniper rifle would also do the job. Maybe? No, it can dodge. Crap. Yeah.
Not really at this point.
No. Prismatic.
Oh,
Wait, can you get an exotic minion? There's a captain and an exotic.
the captain won't
There's
help us.
already a
Pinky.
captain. I forgot one of those. Just
Oh, we've got one. We've got
wedding
one. Never mind. It's
party.
fine.
It's... if you can reroll if you want. It's a prismatic amulet, which is a 6% chance to negate any attack. And if overloads, the attacker responsible for causing the overload suffers 2d10 damage. Reduced by willpower, but nothing else.
Sheepy Dissonance are saying, if you sacrifice Mr. Wickham, we shall help you.
Mr. Wickham may have to die. Sacrifice to Mr. Wickham.
Well, I've made my prayer. I'm sure I'll have to make a roll. I'll take the prismatic thing because.
Okay, prismatic amulet, I'll give you the rulebook thing.
Would you like me to make a roll of some kind?
Help me. I'm thinking fellowship. You
Praying
are
to
on
Dissonance is really just
Dissonance's
speaking to chat and asking for their help. I don't
side.
think
I'm
it's really a
praying,
role.
I'm praying to all of the Chaos Gods, in the hope that because we're in desperate straits, and in the hope that one of them will.
I think it's
answer.
fine to be in desperate straits and lose. That's the spirit of the game.
Yeah. But you have to make
You're
in
gonna
this
pray to the
situation,
gods.
You have to make.
He
a
has to have a
last ditch-
try.
You have to make a last ditch effort. I would say it would be either willpower or infamy. Which is not my strong
Yeah.
point, but again,
I didn't
have
give
to
you any
do it.
infamy bonus
Infamy
earlier
is
for
what you
killing
do
the...
for interacting with gods and stuff.
Yeah. Let's go with infamy. But you can get a bonus. You can get plus. Because earlier you killed a greater demon on your own. It was pretty badass.
I did.
And also you are working with Dissonance. He sent you here earlier.
So plus
20.
okay, that is not absolutely horrific. So
That's a crit fail.
What?
So you crit fail praying to the Chaos Gods.
could I suggest something?
Yeah.
Kitty gets possessed by a dissonance demon.
That still seems
Complete
good in our
the
situation.
transformation into a dissonance duck.
Go benefit.
So like
you guys.
dissonance duck basically yeah.
You asked for help, but you weren't specific as to what the help would be.
I was not specific, yeah.
Instead of. Okay, yeah.
Turn him into a
I'm gonna
Chaos
roll
Spawn.
with that, but it's slightly worse than that.
Absolutely.
You're also kind of feathery now. It's almost so
Wait.
dissonance duck.
No, sorry.
He just turns into Dissonance Duck.
It just turns into dissonance duck.
Right.
He's taking the wheel. Dissonance duck is taking the wheel for this party. So you're very feathery. You now have bird feet, obviously. But you also have not quite wings. Nearly wings. Bingo wings. Feathery bingo wings.
I'm
I would
not Lady Catherine.
sure you didn't eat any cake. Why is this happening to me? That's fine. Dissonance Duck exists in Pride and Prejudice now.
Yep.
How
That's
does it feel
great.
to ruin a piece of art? Tash?
I'm so confused.
We've done that so many times.
We've done that so many times. And the Tyrannid is going to attack this creepy feathery duck creature. Again. It's really irritated. So we're going to do...
Can it roll less than a 55? So far, no.
Where did my sheet go? I have so many. Generic McGee. There it is.
Generic McGee.
It needs a 55 or less if it's lightning attacking.
Wow.
No.
What is wrong with these Tyranids today?
You should meet my orcs sometimes. They're terrible.
They failed every roll. Okay. Kitty is turned into a duck in the middle of the room. Tyrion is just flailing around everywhere. Can't hit anything. Mr. Bennett swinging an axe around. Really not anywhere near the Tyranids. Lady Catherine's just jumped behind a sofa. And what does Mr. Wickham do with everything that is happening right now? You're not scared anymore.
I'm not scared anymore, which means that I'm not actually going to be running away and stuff, which is weird because that's Mr. Wickham.
Well, he is in the army. He's not cowardly. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He just runs
Wanna,
away from responsibility.
Yeah. He just doesn't. He just
True.
wants the money of it, you know.
Right, give me a sec. How do you become a priest?
I mean, there's a lot of people here that if you saved them would likely
How do you become
reward you.
a priest?
You have to get ordained, mate.
Yeah, that's
It's not
going
going
to
to
be
work.
too difficult.
I'm not going to let it
Okay,
happen.
there is a captain here,
There is a captain.
but do we need a boat for the captain?
No,
Okay,
he's still a captain.
but Jane needs to be alive.
No, the captain just needs to believe that Jane is alive.
That's true. It's gonna. That's Lady Catherine's job, I think.
True. Okay. Are there any gene stealers close to the sofa?
No.
Are there any gene stealers getting close to the sofa?
Asking me a lot of questions.
Well, I need to know if the objective is safe.
The objective.
Wait, the sofa's the objective?
He's
Wait,
behind
it
the
is now.
sofa. Yeah.
Winnie is getting close to the sofa.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna die.
Interesting plan.
No one's ever truly gone.
I'm gonna try and set the Tyranid on fire.
Oh god.
Oh god. Okay, good luck
Wait,
with
with
that.
what?
He one of his mutations.
Oh,
he can
okay. Cool.
breathe fire now.
Yep, it is a spray weapon, and it's a 10-meter arc of 30 degrees. The Tyranid must make an agility check or be set on fire.
Okay.
The Tyranid has an agility of 40.
40, so
Oh, it's not as high as I thought it was.
It's 8 to natural.
it gets hit.
It is A, on fire, and B, it takes... Eight damage reduced by its toughness. It takes no damage, but it's on fire. I would then like to, with my movement, jump over the sofa and hide next to those two.
You
Well,
were
what-
across the room, so you would have to move to them and then also get over the sofa. So
Okay, I stay where I am.
yep, that's fine. Mr. Bennett, this flailing around there's a lot of flailing and not a lot of hitting right now.
Yeah. Well,
You also
did I
hear
take
some
damage from being hit
crackling?
by that gun before?
Smells kind of funny in here.
Did I
No,
take damage
you-
before when I got hit by the gun?
You didn't take any.
No,
damage.
you didn't take damage.
Okay. I have the gun now.
You do.
So now I'm flailing an axe and pointing a gun randomly at things.
You got this.
You've got it. Go. You.
I will attempt to track down the Tyranid and hit it.
Aim, single
Aim.
action attack,
I was
plus
gonna say
20,
Yeah,
minus
let's
20.
try shooting it. Let's see what happens.
You can't, it's not a pistol, you're in melee.
Oh, I'm in melee. Well, I hit it with my axe then.
Full aim. Oh no, you can't half aim.
Half aim, single
Half aim.
attack, plus 20, so it's minus 20. You're flat weapon skill. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
flat
okay.
weapon skill.
Come on, Mr. Bennett.
You got this.
Fail. I'm gonna re-roll it because I've got one more and we're
Do it.
past the end anyway. I still fail.
Ah,
I'm gonna look.
I
Is it
gotcha.
hulking? Did I miss
I didn't
hulking?
get
It's
it's a
All
not.
right.
meringue on your axe, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
Tyranid.
hit
It's just
something.
meringue.
What was it? Is that blood? That might be blood. Did I get it?
It's a power
Anyone
axe, so as
answering
soon as you hit the meringue, it starts to vaporize and you just smell... Cherry?
Ooh, caramelized.
Hmm.
Caramelized. Smells like sugar, and there's something burning nearby. It's kind of crispy.
Ew.
Lady Catherine.
Ah, Captain Carter! I say, hulking over him with a dead body and a Mr.
Lady Catherine.
Hello! I hope the festivities are finding you well.
There's a dreadful murder going on and lots
Oh!
of bugs.
I wouldn't worry about that.
In all my seafaring days, they've never seen horror.
Well, as you know, poor Mr. Collins has been otherwise not murdered, just not available. And you're a captain, and I think you should marry these two. Of course, you being a fine seafaring captain. I don't know if Captain Carter is a sea captain or not, but in this world, he is. Perhaps you may take care of this, so these wonderful people can be wed and enjoy their life.
Is that
Both
a person?
seconds of
It
it.
just looks like red.
Oh, you've had too much wine. It's fine. She's it's a case of the vapors, you know? She's fine. Aren't you, dear? Yeah. Yes.
someone married a roller coaster, it's not that weird to roll a pile of viscera.
How the hell am I gonna do this?
Thank you, Beth.
Give me that
Deception
charm,
at like
Tash,
minus
please.
60?
Please.
What?
Give me the charm.
I
Yeah.
forgot about the person that married a roller
I don't
coaster.
think I don't.
It's deception!
use charm anymore.
It's not deception. I just want him.
He's lying. He's acting. He's charming. He's trying to flex his influence. I'm like,
He's commanding.
give me sleight of hand plus 30.
The sleight of hand is like putting your hand up the back of her ribs into her mouth and going like this to like make her.
It's
My
closest
agility
I've
is
got.
7. All right.
Roll a
Hang on.
30.
Wait. Sleight of hand. You can do it with intellect, not with agility.
Okay. Cancel. Intellect, intelligence. Oh. 54.
You are scary. You're hulking. He is predisposed to do his
Intimidate?
And
I know. That's why I'm like.
Did you say plus 30? Minus 20, so it's plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I have fate points.
You do.
We're doing it again.
You can do this. You got this.
Believe.
I believe in you.
Okay, does this work? 45 plus 10. 54 rather, plus 10. Come on! Come on!
There you go.
Yes, Lady Catherine. Mr. Captain, this is a very trying time. Captain Carter, that's me. Hello. Marry you, red person. And you, very pale, definitely awake person. You were married in holy matrimony and unholy, godly wedding. Congratulations, you can kiss the red stuff on where her head used
I
to.
mashed them together.
Now,
Oh,
kiss
gosh.
her.
And he is going to pass out.
Mm.
Because that is horrifying.
Are they married, Tash? Are they married?
They're married.
That's legally binding, right? They're
That's
married.
legally binding.
Lady
Maybe
Catherine!
stretching the
It's a
definition.
stretch. It's a stretch.
I think the GM is just not
there's
wanting us to
consent
fail here.
elements that are missing.
I'm like,
but,
I mean, what witnesses were there? One of them's passed out. One of them's.
A dog.
So what you're saying
I
is we should have
witnessed
just
it
killed everyone and said
auditorily.
they were married.
Very rich.
I'm a hearing witness, if not a seeing witness.
Honestly, the easiest way would be we kill everyone and then we just say they were married and
Yep.
then we're the only witnesses.
They're married. We did it. They're married.
They're
Well,
married.
And then we
problem-
just say, oh, they got married, and then immediately she just
Exactly.
exploded. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
The problem with that is I'm assuming that agents took out the people we're impersonating so we could come out in and impersonate them. So we're now gonna leave, aside from me, who's a duck, and you'll go and then
We just position them in the wedding bed and then we write on the the cards and stuff, it was a great wedding, and then we leave and then everyone's like, oh, they got married before they died.
There's still tyranids running around that you haven't dealt with.
One of them is on fire.
Everyone, we should leave now.
I don't even know what to do with this. How?
We run away, Tash. That's
We go
how
back
deal
to our
with it.
comics.
Hey.
Work? Are they married? How's Jane looking?
Dead. Very dead.
Can I
Wait,
can
when
I-
did that happen? Damn it!
Can I suggest an out for the remaining party? Distance Duck is there. He's got powers.
He
can,
is magical, mystical
I was
duck.
expecting us to go back to the cupboard and there's a portal in it.
I would like to ask if all the Tyranids get one chance to attack us as we leave, because I think we deserve that.
I think that's fair.
So-
They get one last.
One attack against everyone?
Yeah, because there's a few of them. So I will.
My
roll
Tyranid
a-
needs to make a willpower check because it's on fire for that,
Okay.
which it will probably pass because it's not bad.
Uh oh. Well,
It has to
Arthur
willpower.
Wickham, I'm a duck.
Yeah, you're probably going to survive because Dissonance Duck.
What? Yeah. I think Dissonance kind of overtook me.
Well, the Tyranid that was near.
Oh, I guess
Mr.
you were
Bennett
possessed by Dissonance, so you're possessed by a demon, so technically you can still be
attacks
ripped.
Mr. Bennett.
Oh no.
Yeah, the
Yeah. Classic
the
Tash.
one near the cake table misses.
It's 55 you're looking for, so it's only a 3 miss.
Well, it's going fast.
Lightning attack, minus 10 on 65, so yeah, it's
So-
55.
Well, I'm really stressed right now.
Still miss. Next.
And then the last one, which is the one that's on fire near the sofa. This is its attack, but it fails anyway, so it's gonna have to.
I can't believe that pure strain gene stealers miss as we flee the
These are
room.
Dreadful.
I think probably Dissonance punches a hole in reality and is like,
Drives his truck out.
yeah.
You get it, Lucius. We're doing heresy.
I'm out of here.
As we're
bitches.
leaving, can I forge their signatures in the wedding book?
I'm pretty
Know
sure-
your place,
Too
Wickham!
late. You've already run away.
But you need to sign the registry.
Wait, do you actually... Do you... do that?
Yeah, we win! We win!
Or do they win?
We win!
Did you banish Mr. Wickham to...
No, I said he doesn't do it. He'd already
It can
started
only be
running
done
away.
once
You
per
can't
scene.
run and forge and meta
but
plan.
someone got hit, right? As well?
Yes, that was Mr. Bennett.
Okay.
So
Oh, no.
Wait, how bad is it?
No, Mr. Bennett.
Um,
No, it misses. It rolled a 58. It's got 55.
no, the first one was a 10.
The first one was...
No, the 10 was the willpower check. On me. So it actually could attack.
Not in my head.
Oh, you
What-
rolled a
what- there
45.
was a-
Okay.
there was
Roll
what-
the damage.
there was-
Roll the damage.
So, ugh.
It's 10 o'clock. Roll the damage.
I know. I'm like, ugh.
It hits
Um,
4 times. You get to make 4 damage rolls of
Oh,
1d10 plus
It's-
12.
oh.
10,
I'm dead then.
10,
No.
10 at
You
that.
do get a reaction, so parry or dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
You have got an axe that's bad at parrying. Make a dodge at minus 20, effectively, yes.
Oh, will the X be worse than minus 20?
It would be minus 30, yeah.
Okay, I will attempt to dodge. Wait, so it's minus. Is it minus 20?
You're not trained in it.
And you.
So
have
it's minus
no
20 because
perception.
I'm not trained. And
Oh,
then
you
minus
also
10 because
can't
of...
see. Is there
So
anything for not
minus-
seeing?
Yeah, it's minus 10, so minus 30.
Okay.
Minus
Minus 30.
Did I fail?
You
Target
are
was
hit
minus 5, so
4
to be
times.
expected.
Oh!
Those are pen 10 as well.
Each one individually kills me.
So,
How I
question.
imagine this is they finally realize what Mr. Bennett's just standing there and they're just going to swipe. There goes an arm. Just going to swipe. There
Is
goes a
everyone
leg.
runs into the portal and I'm like, where'd everybody go? What's
I
going
just-
on?
You hear
Oh, well,
like,
at least things worked out well. My daughter got married. I still have some of them left alive.
Tash, should we, to confirm it, do we want to sign the registry, or are we okay just leaving now? Because I will
They're
happily take
married,
another
it doesn't
attack.
matter.
That
we
is the
sign the
same as the
registry, they're
question.
married.
That's the
That's
same as
not
the question.
missing.
Do we want to die? That's the.
No, I'm
That's what
happy
you're
to stay and take another attack if it means that we get, like, full completion. I don't know what you're wanting full completion in.
On the sheet it says they have to marry, right?
Signing the registry is
They're
also
married.
legally married.
Does
The
Mr.
captain
Wickham
already
know
moving
about a lot about marriage? Let's have a look, shall we?
I
And
have
he can
ecclesiarchy.
roll. Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
that works.
You can roll ecclesiarchy. Just straight, I guess. I don't really know.
No, we're good. I leave.
Everyone leaves. Is it legally binding? Who knows? They don't really care. They're running away from freaking tyrannies. One of them's on fire.
that's
one of them-
something for
there's a
Sheepy
duck.
to worry about when he's
That's something
DMing.
seems to matter about. How I imagine this going is Dissonance Duck just swoops his wing in a very dramatic, ridiculous way. Has a nice slice in the world, which are unlikely heroes apart from Mr. Bennett and Kitty and everyone in the wedding party. Runs through.
Is that the end of the Bennett line?
No, there's a few more
Just a
alive.
couple left?
No, there's a few more alive
Elizabeth,
as
right?
we leave.
That's it. There's like
Yeah.
just
As they
Elizabeth
leave.
left.
Bear in mind,
And
there's
Mrs.
still
Bennett.
3 Tyranids.
Yeah.
You left them.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
Mrs.
I'm pretty
Bennett.
sure that
Nobody
no
cares
one
about
knows
Mrs.
they were
Bennett.
married because they're all going to be dead.
The
I mean,
captain
They're
was there,
dead,
but
so
if he
it doesn't
survived,
really matter then.
I'll
Mr.
figure it
Bingley
out.
was alive, but we don't know their take on that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shut all these windows now because my GMing session is over.
Yay! Success.
Jeez Louise. How do you have so many tabs open all the time?
It's
Right.
pretty, yeah, there's a lot.
It's horrific.
It's good job I had these monitors. And it doesn't have enough room.
That's why I initially got more monitors. GMing.
You
Yeah.
could GM.
Yeah, straight up. That's why I bought a
He
load of
has
monitors.
6.
Yeah, I have OBS, Zoom, tip window,
I don't care. I really need to pee. Can we call the end of the show,
Go.
please?
Cell, game,
Dude, go.
Discord.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today for Chaos Lost, a fantastical episode of Pride and Extreme Prejudice. This is my first time GMing. You're welcome. It's never going to happen again. Okay, bye.
GG. Follow us on things.
No show next week.
No show next week.
My brain hurts. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Love you. Bye.
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 Bye. Okay, bye.